This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
From the Aunt and Uncle Studios of Arizona. No fights this weekend, so we have a debate. Poirier, McGregor, the trilogy. We're going to find out who wins tonight on the MMA-Holes. Yeah,
What
baby.
the heck was that, Moss?
Hello, friends. Welcome to the show. We're partying tonight. We're hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
McGregor versus Poirier 3. Let's get to the bottom of it tonight. Tonight, we're going to figure out who the hell's going to win this fight. Okay? McGregor wins the first. Poirier wins the second. We've invited him to call up the show on Twitter. Make sure you give us a retweet on Twitter at the MMA-Holes. We're going to find out. And if you don't call in the show, Conor McGregor or Dustin Poirier, well, I got to say this. You're scared. You're scared of the MMA-Holes. Anyway, tonight, we're going to figure it out. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Tonight, we're going to talk to the people. We're going to take some phone calls. We're going to debate about McGregor versus Poirier. Noticed on social media, Jess, that both guys, well, first Conor takes a tweet from someone, and it's a image of him knocking out Poirier in the first fight, and they stuck it in the glasses. Now, I've fixed it up. I mean, the fucking image it looked like a 2-year-old put it together. So I fixed it up a little bit, you know?
Yes.
Cleaned it up. And then Dustin Poirier decides to retweet another fan having a picture of Conor McGregor going to sleep from Dustin Poirier's fists. Mm-hmm. So a tit for a tat, a chit for a chat. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Anyway, we're going to discuss this, Season 5, Episode 18. Now, Jess,
Yes.
what do you think here? Fight's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Fight's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Third time's a charm. Who's winning?
I think it's probably going to be
You want me to wait?
I'm going to say
wait.
McGregor.
Wow, I was going to give you a chance to really think about it, to listen to the argument of the community tonight. I was going to give you a chance.
I'll do that then.
So your initial thoughts are Conor McGregor.
I think it's probably going to be Conor. But if you can change my mind tonight, I am open to any argument.
Now, why do you think Conor McGregor is going to get the job done?
Well, I don't know. I have to be perfectly honest with you. After what I saw in the second fight, I have every reason to believe that Poirier has everything it takes to beat Conor McGregor. However, I think Conor realizes where he went wrong in that second fight, and I think he's gonna make some adjustments. We often see this, especially with trilogies, that adjustments are usually made pretty quick, and it goes in favor of Conor. I think it's going to go in favor of Conor.
This is his first trilogy.
No, I'm saying this is going to go in favor of Conor.
Interesting. We don't have any evidence of Conor McGregor in a trilogy. We know rematches work well, but this is a tricky situation if you're a Conor fan. Conor McGregor, the first fight, smokes Dustin many moons ago. Second fight, Dustin Poirier comes back, smashes him in the second round. Now, me personally, I don't even know what the scorecards were, to be honest. But the first round, I'm pretty confident Conor got that round. That's just me. I thought Conor looked good. He did eat up those kicks to the leg, and it seemed to take a toll on him going into that second round over there. People were saying it wasn't the same Conor. Conor's lost a step. Conor this, Conor that, right? But I do have evidence there that Conor can hurt Dustin, because Dustin even admitted that he got a little dazed or saw some lights when Conor landed the left hand. Now, Dustin did not go down. He survived the first and finishes Conor in the second. So take nothing away from Dustin's win there. But this fight here is something special. It was a fight a lot of people didn't want to see. They think Conor doesn't deserve the rematch. Blah, 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 blah. Well, tough shit, you're getting it. Mm-hmm. It's a fascinating fight. We have never seen Conor in this situation. We have never seen Conor's back so far pressed against the wall like this moment here. All the weight is on Conor McGregor's shoulders, and Dustin really doesn't have any weight on his shoulders.
Right.
He already smoked him. He's the first person to ever knock out Conor. So Dustin Poirier, even if he takes an L here...
Not the first person to ever beat Conor.
No, but knock out, which is a big deal.
Well, because not for him. It wasn't a big deal. After the fight, he didn't give two shits.
No, I'm saying it's a big deal in saying that not only did Dustin get redemption, but he did something no one else has done.
Yes.
Okay? And Conor is a guy that's tough to knock out. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty impressive, Dustin's win. I don't want to take anything away from that. But I may be wearing a tight Conor McGregor shirt on right now for a reason. I do believe Conor's going to get the job done. And this is why. We have to, it's all we got as Conor fans. This is it. This is it.
So you're saying if Conor doesn't win in this fight, then
now, his career's not over.
Wrap.
His career's not over, but when it comes to a title, again, getting back in the picture for a belt, it's going to take multiple fights. It's going to take a lot for him to prove to fans that he can get back to that point. This fight over here is very important. Now, it's not the end. I am not going to say if Conor loses this fight, retire. I'm not going to do that. The guy is still young. What, 32 years old? Still in his prime, hasn't been very active, so hasn't taken much damage, if you really think about it. Other than that Poirier fight, I mean, the guy has had time to heal, recuperate, and get back in there. So I'm not going to say it's the end of Conor's career, but I'll say that road back to the belt's going to get a little more tough. And it's going to be I'm going to be a little pessimistic if he loses this fight here. This is it. This is it for me. I need Conor to win. Conor needs to win this fight for me and all the Conor supporters out there that rode with him through these tough times, Jesse. We need this fight, and I truly believe he can do it. If he does not drag his family around, which he said he's not going to do, he's very serious and focused about this thing. He's already doing the trash talk. He's already doing the thing where he donated to not Dustin's charity, but the other charity in New Orleans. He's trolling. That's what I want. A trolling Conor, a no family Conor, a focused Conor. That's what I want going into this third fight. Something someone threw out on Twitter, which is pretty interesting, Jesse. Mm-hmm. Let me put this up here. Wait for it. I don't know if you noticed something when they did the face-offs. Okay. And I'm going to give credit to Slawsome MMA on Twitter. Put this out there. Okay, let me just show everybody this. This might be out of our hands, Jesse. We may not be able to make the prediction because we don't know for sure. Do you see something in this picture here? Does something stand out to you?
Bald heads.
Okay, bald heads.
And
what
backward
else?
hats.
And backward hats. Now, if you notice, if you rock the bald head without the backwards hat, you get knocked out. Mm-hmm. See a trend here. Now, Conor is not a superstitious guy.
Oh, God, with all these conspiracies.
He says superstitions for the weak. All right? So I don't see Conor McGregor falling into this trap. But if we see Conor going into the next fight with a backwards hat, Jesse, this would lead me to believe that Conor McGregor is now superstitious and there's no fucking way he's going to win this fight. Because a superstitious Conor is a useless Conor.
If he goes into the fight with a backwards hat, maybe he didn't see this at all and he just happened to go in with a backwards hat. And he's not superstitious.
Do you think Dustin Poirier is superstitious? It's like, yes. You know what? I'm going to grow the hair out, putting the hat backwards.
Dustin Poirier strikes me as the type of fighter who would be superstitious.
So if Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier both have backwards hats on, okay,
then
who wins?
Well, then you have a draw.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A draw?
Yes.
So you're calling a draw.
If both of them come
murder
in with
somebody. If there was a draw, I would literally murder someone.
If both of them come in with backwards hats, you got yourself a draw.
Could you imagine? This thing goes to a freaking draw.
No,
and then we
couldn't
get a fourth.
imagine. Honestly, I think I do have a conspiracy on how the judging works when it comes to trilogies, for any trilogy, so I do not see it going to a draw.
Okay.
No.
I tell you what, if this goes to a draw, right, you can guarantee, you might as well put it in the books that the fourth is happening. I mean, it's guaranteed. It would be absolutely guaranteed, which would be insane. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And listen, Dustin Poirier is a really good fighter. So if it goes to a fourth fight, I guess it would be some sort of interest. But it's time to move on right after this fight. This is it. This is to settle the score.
Sure.
I'm going to be very nervous. Now, Conor, I know you're a big MMA hole. I know you enjoy watching our show. You just don't type in the chat or call the show or even come on the show. But it's fine. We know you're a big fan. Right, Conor?
Yes, sir.
But do not wear a backwards hat. Okay? Because you do not believe in superstition. It's for the weak, is what you've said in the past. Do not come in with a backwards hat. That's all I ask from you. You can come in with hair. It's fine. But no backwards hat. And no sucking off Dustin Poirier.
What if he doesn't come in with the backwards hat and Poirier does? Doesn't that mean Poirier's going to win?
If he doesn't come in with the backwards hat. So here's how I'll be, I'll feel good. Conor's hair. Okay, I know he's going bald. That's why he's shaving his head. Let's be honest. The guy's losing his hair. He's getting a little Tony Ferguson-like. So that's why he's shaving his head. He's getting everyone ready for the bald Conor. But let a little bit of hair come in. Let it come in a little bit. Get a little skin fade or some shit like that. You don't have to wear the backwards hat because I don't want you to be superstitious. But let a little of that hair go in, okay? That's what I'm saying. Now, my prediction, of course, is Conor McGregor.
Yes, sir.
Looking at the odds, it's pretty much even. Do you think that's fair?
Yes. I do, actually.
You do?
I do. I think it's fair. Listen, we got to see Conor beat Poirier the first time around and Poirier beat Conor the second time around, both of which were knockouts. So I think it's fair. They both had a similar level of competition in both fights. So to say that one person is better than the other at this point is kind of, I think it's kind of a waste of time. I agree that it should be pretty even.
You think it should? 1-1 should be even. Now, I could understand. I honestly
Do you think it should be lopsided?
Yeah, I think it's a little disrespectful to Dustin Poirier.
Really?
Yes. And I'm
Why?
a Conor fan. I feel that Dustin Poirier at this stage of the game is hitting his stride.
Wait, are you saying Conor's
Conor's going to win.
lost his stride?
Connor's going to win. But
Wait,
what I'm saying is this. If you're like those other fans out there, right? Right? If you're a logical thinking fan out there, right? Dustin Poirier knocks out Conor McGregor.
Backpedaling, I hear.
No.
I think
What the fuck are you talking about?
you think that Conor McGregor has lost his stride, but you don't want to say he's lost his stride.
No. Would you stop putting words in my mouth?
That's why I
What
said
the
I think.
Fuck? Who the fuck is that girl?
Who the fuck is
What
that
the
guy?
fuck are you saying?
That's why I said
No.
I think.
Oh, you
I'm not,
think
I'm
wrong.
not putting any words in your mouth.
I am talking for the people out there that are yelling and screaming, saying retire. For the people out, well, I don't know what the fuck is going through your mind. The people out there.
I told you what's going
I'm
through
ride
my
or die
mind.
with my McGregor. I'm ride or die. I have no choice. I have to ride or die with Conor. And I tell you this, hand to heart, I don't think he's lost his step. I don't. I honestly don't.
I
think
don't
this.
know.
I think this. This is what I think, Jesse. Before you shove words in my fucking mouth.
I didn't.
It's
I
like
said
you're raping
I
my
think.
mouth with your thoughts.
I made an assumption. I said I think. In no way did I say that.
Stop
That's
thinking
what
because
you
you're
said.
wrong. You're wrong. When you think you're wrong. Here's the deal, Jesse. I feel the layoff was a problem. I feel the inactivity is a problem here. I do. And it's another long break here. I don't like these breaks. I want Conor to get back in the saddle. Now, this is a little less of a break. You know, they're going to be fighting very soon. Conor's going to try to make his adjustments. And so is Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier's like, got your hat. Dustin Poirier knows, okay, listen, I know how to beat this guy. Now let's readjust. Get back to the drawing board. We have a great team behind me. I'm more clear-headed. So Dustin Poirier should be the favorite. Not saying because I have doubts. Because I'm saying the people out there that think Conor is done, Conor should retire. Okay, you ready for this? Miss, I'll jump down your throat with my words. Check this out over
Wow,
here.
you're getting very defensive.
Check this out over
I
here.
Just made,
The
I
numbers,
just made an observation.
Jesse, the numbers do not lie. 60%
Yeah.
of people in the MMA-Holes community, 735 people already voted. 60% say Dustin Poirier is going to win. So why is this line so even? Miss Smarty Pants Know-It-All.
I didn't.
Huh?
All I did was make it an observation.
Okay, observe this little graph over here.
It's not as even as you're saying. It's 60-40. I mean,
It's a 20% difference.
that's
pretty big.
That's a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're saying it's even.
What?
Or are
You're
you
not
talking about the
listening in.
odds being even?
Yeah, I am saying this, that Dustin Poirier should be a decent-sized favorite. Not a tremendous favorite, but a decent size. Coming in even on
Define
this,
decent size. Like what?
I would say Dustin Poirier should be a minus
2 something?
two and change, yes.
I disagree.
Why?
I don't know. I told you before. I think that after seeing what we saw in the first fight and the second fight, they both came at each other very similar with the knockouts, and I think there's not enough to tell that one should be favored over the other. I mean, you could argue Dustin Poirier should be the favorite, and I'm sure by the time the fight comes around, Dustin Poirier is going to be minus 2 something favorite. I would probably put money on it that's what's going to happen. But
Wait, you're thinking that Dustin Poirier is going to pull away in the odds?
Yeah, I think once we get closer to the fight, because you know how the odds fluctuate leading up.
I think you're wrong. I think, you know what I think? I think Conor McGregor might be the favorite coming when it gets closer to the fight.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I think so.
I
Yep.
don't.
I think so. I have this weird-ass feeling that if it's like this now even, right, and the people are saying Dustin Poirier this and that, I feel for some reason the odds makers are going to say, okay, let's throw a loop. Let's throw him for a loop over here and make Conor the favorite or some shit by like a smidge.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I really believe that the odds are going to go in favor of Poirier, especially after what they saw in the last fight. But the only way that I can see you being right about McGregor like smudging by with the favorite would be the fact that the UFC wants McGregor to win. Like they want that to be the champ.
Oh, we all know that. We all know that. Dustin Poirier, I know you're watching this show, so you'll have a way to call in later on and speak your mind. And if you don't, you're scared. But here's the deal. The UFC does not want Dustin Poirier to be a champion. They don't. They know he's a nice guy.
Especially after how he handled the fight the second time around.
He's boring, right? Let's be honest.
And
Great fighter, but boring on the mic.
Well, not just boring on the mic, he didn't seem to care much. And I know that he was going through some stuff and everything like that, but how can you market a champion who can't even put on a facade when they're going through things?
They want the circus. They want the circus to keep going. They want to milk as much as they can out of McGregor. That's what they want. They want to milk everything out of the double champ in Conor McGregor here. Okay? This is very important. I'm picking Conor to win. I'm picking Conor by a knockout. I picked Conor by knockout in the second round of the last fight. It got reversed on me. I do believe that Conor is going to get the dub in this fight. And honestly, I am picking with 100% of my heart here. 100% of my heart here, okay? As a fan of Conor McGregor and his antics and his shtick, I think Conor McGregor needs to make this fight happen and get it done. I feel that anytime Conor McGregor's back has been against the wall, he has been able to prevail.
Okay,
a little
so
nervous,
you're
but
picking with your heart. So
Yes.
as a logical MMA fan,
you should pick Poirier.
you're saying Poirier should arguably win.
Yeah, because if you were just unbiased, right, and you look at this fight, and you look at Poirier beating the shit out of Conor, beautiful game plan, you should say Poirier is going to win this fight. Yes. If I was not a Conor McGregor fan, okay, and a believer in Conor McGregor, I'd probably pick Poirier. Just going to say that. But
whoa!
I have a clear McGregor.
Can someone timestamp this
I have
moment?
a clear McGregor fan head right now. Okay?
It doesn't sound very clear.
This is the beauty of being a McGregor fan, Jesse. Is you go past logic. And you ride that mystical roller coaster like Conor McGregor, okay?
Yeah.
You just get on the fucking roller coaster, you throw the fucking bars over your shoulders, and you just go for the ride. You hang on, you go for the fucking ride. Because when Conor McGregor wins, like he won the first belt, like he won the second belt, became the double champ, a lot of people, logic was saying, no, he's not going to beat Jose Aldo. No, he's not going to beat Eddie Alvarez. Guy's overrated, he's a boom. But I put on my fucking roller coaster. I put it on, I rode the fucking ride, and he took me to the promised land. Conor McGregor took me to the promised land. So yes, if I am a quote-unquote logical MMA fan, of course I pick Poirier, right? Because that's smart. Pick the diamond. Great win. First guy to knock out Conor McGregor. Murmur. But being a Conor McGregor fan, and those people out there know it, they're with me over here. The Conor McGregor fans that are on this mythical roller coaster ride, they understand how this works. We all lay together. We all lay together. Olay's in the chat, baby.
I have a very important comment I'd like to read. Moss.
Olay's! Let him fly. Be free. Ole, 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 ole. Ole. Come on. Yes, Jesse?
Okay, so the reason why I want to ask you this question is because it seems that everyone seems to have the same question every time Conor fights for you. So I want to know what you have to say. Coolbury said, please explain to us now so we can prepare for the excuses you have when Conor loses.
He's not going to lose. And if he loses, what do you fucking have wax in your cool breeze? Maybe you should fucking get some cool Q-tips and fucking clear out your ears. What, did you just show up to the show? Did you show up late, buddy? Rewind it and you could hear what I said. Here's the deal. No excuses. If Conor loses this fight, it's a big hill to climb to get right back into the picture for the belt, okay? You got to rattle off a couple other wins and finagle your way right back into the mix. No excuse. If he loses his fight, he loses his fight. I did not anticipate the calf kick. It's not an excuse. It happened. The fucking calf kick happened, and it was a fantastic game plan.
What about after the
Hold
fight?
on, I'm answering the question. It was a fantastic game plan by Dustin Poirier. Gave him all the respect in the world. In fact, that reaction is on our intro. So it's not an excuse. It's a...
What about after
Kudos.
the fight when Conor said that it was because he had taken such a long time off?
It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. It's not. It's real.
But that is...
It actually happened. An excuse that is not acceptable
but he's
is if
saying
you
that
fabricate...
he lost the
Yep.
fight because of that. That's
Did
an
you ever
excuse.
hear of ring rust or cage rust? Has it ever
That's
crossed
an
your mind
excuse.
before? Has it ever crossed your mind?
It's still an excuse.
Is it a reason, though? Would it be deemed
Reasons
a
are
reason?
excuses.
So let me ask you a question. If you haven't done something in a while, are you ever rusty?
Yes,
Jesse?
you're rusty.
Yes.
But it's still an excuse.
That's an excuse.
Yes.
No, an excuse is when you fabricate something. When you come up with something. When you make something up that may be within the realm of reason, but it's a little far-fetched. That's a fucking excuse. This is not an excuse over here, Jesse. This is a reason. Conor had reasons why he didn't lose.
Oh, Lord.
That's right, boys and girls. Tonight, we celebrate. We prematurely celebrate because in the eyes of Conor McGregor is the future. Not only it's just the past, but it is the future. And see next to Conor McGregor, you see Dustin Poirier? He's just taking a nap. He's relaxing. You know why he's relaxing, Jesse? Because he
Why?
knows he's winning the trilogy fight, right? Yeah, here we go. Guaranteed luck. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, Jesse picked Conor McGregor in the trilogy. Explain yourself.
But I did say if you can change my mind that I would be open to everybody's opinions.
Why should I change your mind, Jesse? You're trying to
I'm not looking
battle
for
me
you
right
to
now.
change my mind.
Hold on.
I'm looking for the chat to change
Let
my
me
mind.
hear your excuses right now, Jesse. Why are you picking Conor McGregor since you are
Excuses.
bashing me for picking Conor McGregor?
I don't have excuses. I just picked Conor.
So
and
if
I
you
said
pick-
change my mind.
If you pick Conor and he
See, because
lo-
unlike some
if-
people,
hold
I
on.
don't need excuses.
If you pick Conor and he loses, what will your excuses be?
Nothing. I just picked Conor.
Okay, and that is a reason. No,
For
it's
what?
not. That's a fucking excuse.
What am I going to defend? Wait a minute. If Conor loses, I just have to say, Conor lost.
Yeah, that's what you say?
Conor lost.
And here's the difference. See? Here's the
I
difference.
don't need to come up with reasons
Okay.
he lost.
You answered. Here's the difference between
You do.
Here's the difference between Conor fans and flip-floppers. Conor fans are loyal.
Flip-floppers.
Conor fans will stick to their guns.
I never called myself a Conor fan.
Conor fans will ride or die. You're not you're not a Conor fan.
Exactly. So what is a flip-flopper about that?
You used to be a Conor fan.
But I'm not a Conor fan.
Flippity floppity. So here's the
What?
deal.
That doesn't make any sense.
Here's the deal. This
I
is why.
chose Conor
Well-
not as a Conor fan.
Okay.
Just to choose Conor.
Okay, keep repeating yourself. It's not going to get you anywhere.
Because you don't make any sense.
Conor McGregor fans out there. Loyal Conor McGregor fans that don't jump ship because there's a lot of you, Kainoto, that jump off the
Oh,
ship,
God.
that hop on the dick and then jump on another dick. But here we go. Conor McGregor fans just stay on one dick. We're loyal to one dick as a Conor McGregor fan over here, and we're ride or die.
Wait,
we're
a
sink
Conor
or swim.
McGregor fan is giving me shit for picking Conor.
Because you're making excuses, Jesse.
What
If he
excuse did I
loses-
just make?
If he loses, you make an excuse.
What excuse? Tell me what excuse I just made.
Because I just picked him.
What? How's that an excuse?
That is.
What? That I never even said why. You said if he loses, what excuse are you gonna make? And I didn't give any excuse.
If you said
you're just making shit up.
I don't have one, then I'd say okay.
I did say that. I can
walked
go
right
back and timestamp. I literally just said that.
You walked right in my trap, Jesse.
You didn't set a trap. You're just backpedaling.
Okay, you're yelling and screaming, Jesse.
Because you sound so ridiculous.
Are you triggered?
No, you're giving me shit as a Conor fan for picking Conor.
Okay.
Do you understand how silly you sound right now?
Nope. Conor McGregor fans out there, we're going to rejoice. We're going to rejoice. Even if Conor loses this fight, it's okay. Because we, as a community of fans, realize that we are loyal to a fighter. And if he goes down, we all hold each other and hug each other until everything gets a little bit better here. But we need Conor to get the win. We need Conor to get the dub here. And I'm going to confidently say Conor McGregor gets the knockout in the trilogy fight and surges into the Oliveira pit of death in the octagon for that belt. What are you laughing for, Jesse?
Because you sound so ridiculous.
Nope. I sound like the best.
Okay.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to turn it to you in the chat right now. We're going to find out what you think. And it's all right. There's no right answer because the fight hasn't happened yet. But I noticed that she is a little off her game right now. Because when it comes to Conor McGregor fans, we always win. We always ride and keep our head tall, shoulders back, full confidence over here. Jesse has picked Conor McGregor.
What the fuck?
Has she made a critical mistake? Let us know in the chat. We got some donations to get to.
What is happening?
Super chat.
Conor is going to win this one. Hopefully.
Oh boy.
Let it sink in.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you. Moonchild, thank you for the sub over here. Make sure you smash the like button. We're about to piss off a lot of people or make people happy. Who knows? But by the end of this show, we're doing 2 hours tonight. We need to find out who's going to win this fight. Now, Jesse, surprisingly, is picking Conor McGregor.
Which apparently is not the right pick, I guess.
Can you change your mind? Or pat her on the back for making the correct pick. See what else we got here.
All right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Kainoto.
All my Conor fan friends are all picking him to win, but they include a clause in case he loses. Typical Conor fan shit. Every corner dog needs a good exit strategy.
What's the clause?
Moss is filled with anxiety with the thought that Conor might lose.
And let me just say this again, and there's no clause here, for me at least. I don't know, maybe some fans are nervous and whatever, and that's fine. Let me just help out my fellow Conor fans. If you were having a clause, or if you're making excuses now, don't even bother. Guys, gals, he's already the double champ. He's already been there, done that. He got in, he got rich, he's young, he's still doing this. He's way past what he was supposed to do. He did it already. 2 belts, an interim belt as well on top of that. He's done it all, Conor McGregor. Defeated everyone that he needed to grab those 2 straps. So no matter what happens from this loss on, it doesn't matter. Conor's done it. No excuses. No need. Celebrate.
yes,
I got your hat.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Jesse, please give Moss a hug for me right now and whisper in his ear that the hug is from Kainoto. You'll be okay, Moss. For the record, I think Conor is gonna win. Dustin isn't good enough for me to gift him a W. Dustin wins 4/5 times.
Even the Conor haters are coming to the reality of the champ is going to bounce back for the dub. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful,
What do you think about that, Jesse?
What do you mean? What do I think about it?
Everyone knows what's happening. Dustin's days are numbered. He's going to get a red panty night, but he's also going to get a red face night, Jesse. Because when that left hand hits,
Yeah.
the diamonds are going to burst all over the place. He's going to drop to the mat.
Yeah.
And Conor McGregor's going to do the Irish jig.
That was nice.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Chubbs82 coming in.
Conor fucking McGregor. He's going to win, but JBM is calling the fight right.
You know
I
what?
don't want the biased commentary.
I tell you what. Like I said before, and like I said again, watch back Dustin Poirier smoking Conor McGregor. Completely unbiased. I did a fantastic job. I'll pat myself on the back on that.
Wasn't someone saying that you were biased though on that fight?
Here's the problem. no matter what, okay, if you've noticed in any fight, if Jesse picks a certain way or I pick a certain way on goat
Izzy
milk,
fights, but I know I'm biased.
yeah. So that's the thing. Goat milk, though, if we have things on the line, we're going to be biased in fights. That's inevitable.
No, but
Both of
calling
us.
it bias.
Yeah, both of us do it. We're both guilty of it.
So
I'll watch you and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about? Who'd you pick in goat milk? Oh, okay. We both do it. So here's the deal. If you want unbiased commentary, you better fuck off because we are fans. We're straight up fans. We tell you what we see, maybe a little bias here and there, but regardless of the fact, we give you the fucking outcome. So you can deal with that. Thank you, Chubbs.
Ah, super chat.
Terrell from Oakland.
Conor has plateaued. He needs to go to a top gym.
Ooh, so Moss, you've made this argument before.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that if Conor doesn't go to a different gym before this fight happens, that
Conor will never go to another gym.
so
Maybe,
do you think that's not going to aid him?
maybe it could be recommended, right? That Conor goes to another gym because honestly,
So if Conor loses this fight, then do you say he goes to a different gym?
no. And here's why. Any other normal fighter, Jesse, out there, that's not making the Conor McGregor money, like everyone that's making chump change and peanuts and crying for fucking money, all those people out there, okay? Yeah, they should switch gyms. Conor McGregor could do whatever the fuck he wants because the double champ does whatever the double champ wants, motherfucker.
I think you stumbled on that one a little bit.
I stumbled a little bit. I Colby Covington that one now. He does whatever the fuck he wants, the double champ. He doesn't have to go to another camp. Would it be recommended? Yes. If I were in his corner, I would say, you know what? Maybe you want to sharpen things up in other places over there. Sure. Get another look. See other training partners and whatever, right? Yeah. I'm not opposed to that. But that is a normal fighter, Jesse. That is a normal fighter. This is a guy that's fought Floyd Mayweather. This is a guy that's fucking toured around the world with fucking...
now you could argue he's a normal fighter because he's not really fighting that often. When
Not
he
really.
does, they're just normal fights.
Not really. Conor McGregor's not a normal fighter because you look at what he gets paid. This man has put himself in a place as a celebrity and a fighter.
Do you think
he's done...
Do you think he's getting paid just as much now as he was getting paid before he went on that year layoff?
He's getting paid more. This guy's making more money than ever right now.
You think so?
He sold his proper 12. And here's another reason why I'm a fan of Conor. Even with all the money in the world, this man does not have to fight ever again. He's already made gazillion dollars on the fucking proper 12 situation. His previous fights and all that stuff, he's still throwing money all over the place, but his investments were wise. And the dude has a ton. He has a ton of fucking money. This guy is legit fighting. Yes, he likes to make more money for sure, but he's mostly fighting for just competition. He's just fighting because he's got that chip on his shoulder. He's got a little left in the tank. And I admire that. I actually do admire that. Like, put all jokes aside. There's not many fighters that would be doing this right now. Me personally, if I was Conor McGregor, I won the 2 straps, did everything I said I was going to do, ran around, I would go into acting. I would just fucking, I don't know, I would just do whatever. Just have fun, ride my yacht, fish, get fat, make babies, and call it a day.
Yeah.
But this guy's still going out there. And to the people that say, oh, he needs to fight in order to make money, this dude could go to WWE and make appearances. He can go out and sign autographs and shit like that and make money until he's fucking, the green is just coming out of every hole in his body. He could do that already. But he still wants to compete in a sport that everyone's like, oh, these guys need to make more money. Conor McGregor in the UFC is good for other fighters because he keeps setting the bar higher and higher for pay in the UFC. A lot of people are looking past that, okay? A lot of people looking past the good that this man does. I know I'm making a lot of you motherfuckers sick, and I love it because I'm spitting facts. Conor McGregor is good for the sport. He's good for the fighters. He's good for the fans. He's good for the MMA.
Or maybe
holes.
they just don't like how far up his ass you are.
Name one thing that I said was wrong.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying maybe you know, like they don't enjoy that you're licking his ass so much.
Name one thing that I said was false.
When did I say anything was false?
Is Conor? Oh, it's not. Nothing's false. Okay. It's the truth. It's the truth. Is Conor the best fighter in the world? No. I've said it before. Conor McGregor's an above average fighter. But what he's done, like merging his aura, his superstardom, his I don't know, his outlandish character with the business, something that we've never seen before. Muhammad Ali's done something similar like that. And I tell you what, Muhammad Ali's looked like shit in the tail end of his career, right? But people love him. He's a legend, right?
I wouldn't know. I didn't really pay attention to Muhammad Ali.
Iron Mike Tyson took a nose dive, right? And yes, I mean, different paths, different things that happen. A lot of people get in trouble, but we'll always look back and see what he's done for the UFC. And the reason why the UFC is where it is, the organization, the company of the UFC, is because of Conor McGregor. Whether you like him or you hate him, it's the truth. The reason why fighters are making way more, the reason why Charles Oliveira almost made $1 million on a 300,000 pay-per-view buy card is because of a guy named Conor McGregor. I'm telling you right now, everyone should be licking his nutsack. UFC 264, Conor McGregor will get the win. Facts.
Colby Covington wants to kiss your hand. Donald Trump, can I kiss your hand? Kiss your hand, kiss your hand. Trump, you have a delicious hand. A lot.
I'm a loyal Conor fan, but he has to be himself. If he comes out and is all friendly and acting like a bitch and then starts giving reasons after the fight why he lost, that's not the Conor McGregor I became a fan of. He gets a mulligan for the last one.
Yeah, the last one was weird, right? It was. This is what the last one was. And I'm being completely realistic here. The last one was damage control. We said this before. Conor McGregor went into that last Dustin Poirier fight. Hey, I got myself in a little hot water. Let me go on this family tour. He literally dragged his family around and was the nice guy. And I truly believe this.
Well, I'm not entirely sure that he did all of that just for damage control. I think he genuinely wanted his family around, because afterwards he made a tweet saying that mixing the two wasn't easy.
Yeah.
And that's why he wasn't going to do it a second time. But I think he genuinely wanted them there. I don't think it was just for damage control.
You cut off the point I was going to make after that. It's a mixture of both. His team, his people probably said, it probably would look good if you trot the family around. But I truly believe that Conor McGregor is that man with his family. I think he is a good family man. I know a lot of people have seen the crazy shit he's done. I feel he's got it all out of his system. When you're young, you make a lot of money, you make some dumb mistakes. It happens. And I'm telling you right now, if I had a lot of money as a young man, I'd probably make the same fucking mistakes, maybe worse mistakes. So listen, I'm not saying those mistakes are right. They're wrong. And it's bad as a role model to make those mistakes, right? But, people get second chances, third chances, it happens, whatever. Jesus gave the people on the side of him a chance. Those terrible people, Jesse. We got to give Conor a chance. And Conor McGregor running around with his family over there, I do believe that's him. I think he's a family man. I really do believe that. I think he's actually a good guy in real life. Anytime you see him on the side taking pictures with fans, signing autographs, or talking to the media, he's always very respectful. He's always humble in defeat or victory. You've always seen that from Conor. The act that Chubbs is talking about is something important to his fight persona. It's very important to him collecting W's in the UFC. That crazy wild man is very important to win championships for Conor McGregor. So there's a way he's got to balance the both. He cannot drag the family into that psychopathic way to the title. Can't do that. So that's my analysis of that. We got a new subscriber, Jess.
Mark Wallace, he's been around forever. The heck? He probably unsubscribed for a little while.
Well, you can't unsubscribe and subscribe again for it to pop up. So maybe it could be a new YouTube channel. It's possible. Regardless, or it could be another Mark Wallace, very generic name. We're going to be opening up phone lines tonight on the show. Wednesday nights we usually don't do this, but I want to hear the people, so we'll be opening up that very soon.
Wonderful.
Here comes a dick tattoo chest guy.
How a Conor fan falls apart, but he's rich. There's nothing more cringe in my book than when a cornered Conor fan brags about his money. Fucking cringe. Arm tap cringe as a black man surviving a nuclear blast because he hid in a giant bank vault.
Okay, don't understand what he said there, but thank you. Appreciate that. Can anyone translate?
You and Kainoto, man.
Can anyone translate that?
Shout out to King Cobra JFS and Cobra Craft and Made Ones on Etsy. Shout out to Bond Tactical Soap. If you want to smell like a real man, pick up a bar.
Well, there you go.
This guy with the King Cobra, like every show now, he's fucking... Thank you. Shout out to King Cobra. Oh no. Oh no.
Donald Trump, can I kiss your hand?
Oh boy.
Kiss your hand. Trump, you have a delicious hand. A lot.
Zhang Wei Li. Oh boy, Jesse.
Conor simping alert. For the record, I lost because they booed me.
That's so good. Moss, how do you feel about that one? What do you think? Is that an excuse or a reason?
I missed the first part, but the second part, pretty funny. Pretty funny. I did get a good laugh at that. Mike M has just subscribed. Thank you, Mike M. Big Mike M just subscribed over here. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. In the second half of the show, so we'll go 14 more minutes of debating. We're going to jump into the chat right now as well. We'll open up the phone lines. I want to hear what the people think as I'm going to refresh the poll. Look, a McGregor fan. Hey, welcome. Okay. Jesse, check the poll. We have almost 800 votes now, and it's getting a little closer.
Look, you swayed 1%.
A little closer, Jesse. A little closer. But, excuse me, the people are going with Dustin. They're going with DP. What do you think? By the end of the night, we're going to get 50-50 or what?
I think if you keep on this route, you have a very good chance of swaying at least 4% more of the Poirier fans over to Conor's side.
Now, Jesse, you pick Conor McGregor. Why are you saying I'm going to sway them?
Because I'm simply here to hear both sides and then let you know at the end of the show what my final judgment is.
So you're saying you could be swayed?
I can be swayed.
My job tonight.
I know Moss can't, but I can be swayed.
You're not swaying me.
Moss's
ride or
job
die.
is to keep me on Conor's side, and your job is to convince me why Poirier is going to win.
Your job is to convince Jesse into the wrong decision. So let's jump into the chat and see, what do you think about Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier, UFC 264?
Oh. Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, hold on.
I get why people hate Conor McGregor because the double champ doesn't have to apologize to nobody. But that's why we love him, because he digs in your fucking open wound and then takes a shit in it and then wins.
Yeah, we need that Conor back. I'm really hoping that he drags that to the party before UFC 264. I really hope, and it looks like we're going to get it. I think we are going to get it. What did you think about the back and forth between Conor? Well, it wasn't between them. I mean, it was a jab, but Conor takes a tweet from someone. Mm-hmm. Actually, a little bit of a backstory with this. So Conor takes this tweet from this guy that throws it out there. It was a terrible Photoshop. I'll show it right here. Actually, fuck it. I'll just tell you what it is. So he takes this picture on the left, and he puts it out there. And the kid was like, he was just thrilled that Conor posted it, but Conor didn't retweet him. Didn't give him any cred. But you know what Conor did? The good man that he is, Jesse?
What?
He followed him.
Ooh.
What a man. He followed him, Jesse. He didn't have to retweet him. He went the extra step and became his friend. He became his friend. What did Dustin Poirier do, Jess?
Is that a G move to you, boss?
It's a G move. What did Dustin Poirier do? He just retweeted this guy's thing. He just took it and retweeted it. Now, I don't know if Dustin followed him, but he retweeted it, Jess. No, he's not his friend. But Conor McGregor's a friend. What a good man, Jess. What a good man. Mm-hmm. Okay, back to a good man. Back to the chat.
Mark Wallace says, I hope Conor unloads on this twat. Nikki says, LOL, I notices Conor cries about a charity welch and throws a tantrum, threatens to take his ball and go home. Yeah, that dude is a boss. Get the fuck out of here.
Conor McGregor. $500,000 was supposed to go to Dustin's charity, the Good Something Foundation, right? The Good Fight Foundation, I think it's called. And Dustin Poirier, very nice of you to run a foundation that you couldn't give any information about. You literally took that money out of those poor kids' pockets. And what did Conor McGregor do? He took that fucking money and stabbed Dustin in the back. And gave it to another foundation in New Orleans. Now, if that is not a fucking G-troll move, I don't know what is, Kainoto. Please, feel free to comment on that.
G-Tech says Conor will win if he stops trying to be a boxer. Mark Wallace says, LOL. Chubb says, didn't Conor McGregor get in a fight with the guy at a local bar and then bought the bar and then barred the guy he fought with for life from the bar? I mean, LOL. That's that's fucking petty.
Listen, let me tell you something. The guy is a fucking troll. He's a straight up troll. Everything he is doing in the media is just troll as shit, right? Good for him. I like it, man. I really do. And here's the thing. Not only is he trolling, though, that charity situation is $500,000 he gave to a charity. $500,000. I mean, I'm sorry. I guess we all have 500 grand just laying around. People are like, oh my God, he didn't give it to Dustin. Oh, he still gave it to a charity. Badass move right there by Conor
Canada
McGregor.
says, threaten to pull out of the fight. Petty.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. John Jones, crash the show. John Jones, crash the show. John Jones, crash the show.
Yeah.
John Jones, crash the show. 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 John Jones, crash the show.
Joe B, man. Thank you, Joe B, for the 8.
I want to fight Uncle Chael next year. Go Conor.
You want to fight Uncle Chael next year? Take it, bring him out of retirement? All right. He says, go Conor. It's a glorious night. I feel like he won. Here's the beauty of Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Let me just say another nice thing about him, Jesse. Even when
because
he loses,
you have an endless supply of those.
even when Conor McGregor loses, it feels like a win. This guy is the only athlete that I've ever seen, ever, that comes off a loss and looks good. At the press conference, looks like he hasn't been touched. No problems. Conor McGregor just moves on. We treat it like he didn't get knocked out. He got fucking brutalized in his last fight. But no one's fucking talking about that. Everyone's talking about everything else but the fact that he got smoked in his last fight. This guy has you wrapped around his finger. The haters. And I have you wrapped around my finger as well because I see you lit up in that chat over there. I see the people out there are triggered. I see you. I'm looking right at you. I see you all in there, and you're playing into the game. So now we're going to open the game up to the phone lines. We're going to bring the people on the phone, and you have a chance to tell me why Dustin Poirier is going to win. And not only me, my skeptical co-host, who is picking Conor McGregor.
Maybe.
You can try to convince her that Dustin Poirier is going to win this fight. He should, right? He knocked him out in his last fight. He should.
All right.
Welcome to my playground, friends. Enjoy.
Canada says, Moss showing the world what a Conor delusional fan sounds like and thinks live.
Got him. I got Kainoto right where I want him, Jesse. Where should I place him next?
Matt Stone says, triggered, recognizes triggered. Yak says, El Diamante for the win.
Hold on a second, Jesse. I got my strings out. They're dancing. Dance for me, chat. Dance for me. Dance for me in there, chat. Guys, gotcha. Got your hat. Back to the chat.
Tragic says he's going to get his pee-pee smacked. Uncle Gozerian says, I hope Conor uses the charity situation to get under Dustin's skin. Manny C says 100% with Moss on this one. Conor makes the changes, wins by TKO in the second.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Keenan KTV says, dance for Moss, dance for me, boy.
Who the fuck is that guy?
And Ann says, Moss loves Conor more than I love Cowboy. CN says, Conor got punched his homegirl at SBG 2. Keenan K says, and don't look me in my eyes when you dance. Gavin says, Fook Conor, can't wait to see your face when he loses, Moss.
Oh, I got him, Jess. Look, dance for me, boys. Dance for me.
Y Pure says, troll? Shut up and enjoy your life, Conor. Fool has time to troll shit. Dorky crap.
Ah, yes. Dance for me.
Conor,
we got him.
says, I gotta respect the guy who isn't hiding behind mommy.
That's right. I don't know what that means, though, Jess.
I think, wait, are you referring to
I don't know.
Poirier hiding behind mommy?
I don't know.
Who's hiding behind mommy?
Don't talk about my mom. All right.
Oh, Chiesa?
We're going to open up the phone lines here. We want to thank everyone for your company tonight on a Wednesday night. I'm ready. I'm ready to open up those phone lines. But before we get there, we have to say a quick word from our sponsors. Head Rush over here. 20% off Head Rush. Use the promo code MMA-HOLES. That's right, MMA-HOLES for 20% off the greatest gear in the world. Head Rush got that stuff over there. You looking cool. You looking sexy for the guys and gals. Different colors, sizes, shapes. Everyone's got something at Head Rush. Fortune favors the brave. If you want 20% off this legendary line of clothing, use our promo code MMA-HOLES. There's a link in the description. Yeah, baby. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hey, we got Ballsy. Ballsy, 15% off with the promo code MMA-HOLES. That's right, same promo code as Head Rush for 15% off your wash. Change your lives, friends. I gotta say, use it again today. That charcoal wash is something I've been on hot and heavy over here. It's increased my sex life. It's been fantastic. I smell great constantly. You don't have to put on cologne or anything because it already gives you a subtle, good, manly smell. So it's kind of like cologne and wash. It just smells good, man. Check it out for yourself. And ladies, maybe for Father's Day, you know, get your dad something. Boys and girls, get your dad something. Husbands, wives, whatever. Great gift over here. And use our promo code MMA-HOLES for 15% off. We got Lux Bidet. Today I went to the doctor and I had to get spikes taken out of my hand. Okay? I had spikes in my hand from a cactus. And guess what happened to me? I'll tell you what fucking happened to me. I had to use their bathroom. I had a shit attack as I got in there. So here I am. I'm waiting. I'm writing all my information down. I give it to the nice receptionist at the desk. And all of a sudden, the stomach starts turning. So now I'm like, fuck, I don't have my bidet, man. I had one of the worst experiences in a public bathroom. I haven't had one like this in a long time. I went in that bathroom. I sit on the bowl. And now I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to bidet myself. I do what I got to do. I look over at the roll of toilet paper, and there's like 3 plies left. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? So I used whatever was left. It didn't do the job. I had to fucking scurry my ass over to the fucking hand thingy. You know, now I'm using like sandpaper on my asshole. Then I'm wetting it, trying to fucking get it. It was a complete mess. If I only had my bidet. If I only had my beautiful bidet. I am telling you right now, this has completely changed my life. The first thing I did, I shit you not, no pun intended. The first thing I did when I got home, hey Jesse, everything went well. I went upstairs and I used my bidet. 10% off. All you gotta do is use our link in the description and you'll have a clean butt. That's right. I'm changing everyone's lives here. You will never want to use a public restroom again. You will love taking a number 2 and being clean. So try it for yourself and let us know in the DMs what you think. Get the 10% off with our link down below. I'm telling you, I fucking love this thing. By the way, MysticRootsCBD.com. 20% off the greatest CBD in the world. Go to MysticRootsCBD.com. Use our promo code MMA-HOLES for 20% off. That's right. The best CBD out there. All wonderful, wonderful stuff. And next week we have ESPN Plus is showing you the return of The Ultimate Fighter. It is happening. And we're going to watch it here on the MMA-Holes. We're going to laugh and make fun of it. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know, Volkanovski versus Ortega. All the UFC fights, the pay-per-views, the fight nights, everything is on ESPN Plus. And everyone that uses our link down below helps us out tremendously. You get the bundle. You can do whatever you'd like. But if you want to watch the fights, use our link in the description. And it helps us out. And you become
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. So shout out to ESPN Plus. All right, we're going to get the phone lines ready. I want to hear the people's thoughts in the chat. I let you know what I thought. I picked Conor McGregor, of course.
Yes, sir.
Jesse picks Conor McGregor in the trilogy.
Yes, sir.
Now we're going to find out you guys in the chat. So we're going to have you guys call up and and we have other news. We have other MMA news we'll get to at the very end of the show. But let me know on these phone calls who you pick and why. How is it going to go down UFC 264? We will be right back, so hang in there. My name is Mystic. What's your name, and how can I help you?
No, I mean, this is Lone Wolf, a.k.a.
Would it be weird if I just played this song and he just stared at me? My name is Mystic. What's your name, and how can I help you?
No, I mean, this is Lone Wolf, a.k.a. Allheart, a.k.a. Lone Wolf, a.k.a. Silver Carl.
How's it going, Silver Carl?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, my name's Casper, and I'm a goat.
Sean, how are you tonight?
Nice.
Which one's having?
Yo, drunk, what's up?
Yeah, this is DIAZ. I have an acoustic problem.
Okay, well, this is a real gamer.
Red, your voice sounds a lot faggier on the phone.
Hey, it's MJ, the artist formerly known as Kevin Lee. How you doing?
Hey, my name's Dan. I got a question. So,
Yo, Sanosi.
What's up, Sanosi?
what's up, you guys? It's Justin Jr.
Hey guys, it's Kevin from Denver. How you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, hello, Mustafa.
832, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Hey, what's up? It's Paul.
What's up, Pulse?
Hey, Pulse.
Clock. Hey, it's good luck.
Alexander.
What am I, chopped liver?
We're celebrating.
Ole.
Yeah, baby.
647, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Michelangelo from Boston.
No way! Michael Anzalone, you just gave me butterflies when I heard your voice.
Michael, welcome to the show.
Huh?
It's the knitter.
Hello, guys. How you doing? Hey, Jesse.
Hit the like button, you folks. This is the double champ.
Yeah, I want to talk to you. You know I'm not big on talking about fighting that much, but...
This is Jeremiah.
Hey, it's Kevin from Chicago.
Nothing. Gotta talk about these fights real quick.
Michael. Jesus Christ. I'm over here trying to stay awake and shit. Jesus. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was doing it for you, huh?
Like, no one cares, Justin. Who the fuck's he talking about? Brooklyn Dodgers? Who the fuck them? I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah, he thought the Brooklyn Dodgers should be the ring girl of the year. All right,
That horse that...
Okay, Chrome, thank you, man.
Wait, he has stuff to talk about. He's making fun of Justin first. Don't hang up on him.
Hey,
Anything else?
stay white.
Okay, I appreciate that. All righty, friends. We're about to open up the phone lines on a Wednesday night. We usually do this on Mondays, but we're switching it up and adding another night of phone lines. We want to hear the people's voices tonight. As I got to say, it's a slow news week. It's a very slow news week, but only this show can take one topic and fire everyone up, get everyone's juices flowing. Because let's be honest, UFC 264, whether you like Conor or not, whether you like Poirier or not, it's a fantastic fight. It comes down, both fighters had knockouts. It comes down to this, with one superstar and one good guy in Dustin Poirier, just one of the good guys of the UFC. So it's just a good story over here. Let's go over to Twitter real quick. And we're at the MMA-Holes on Twitter. If you guys and gals can give us a retweet over here, we'd deeply appreciate it. We have Dustin and Conor McGregor tagged on this tweet over here. So give it a retweet. Help us out over here. We got 15 retweets. That's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
But give this puppy a retweet, and let's see if we can get the boys on the show. Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor, call in. Help us out here, because we got a lot of people bashing on Conor. We got a lot of people bashing, well, some people bashing on Dustin. But let us know. Let us know at the MMA-Holes on Twitter. All right, I'm about to open up the phone lines here to get the people's thoughts. Right now, the number is 516-522-0267 on a Wednesday evening. Make sure to smash the like button here and be wonderful, wonderful. 200 likes, we play the goalie goal song. So let's get the phone lines open on a Wednesday night. All righty, here we go. Nice. All right, 516-522-0267. Who will be the first victim tonight? Or are you scared? Are you scared to call in? I want to know this. Who you got and how they're going to win.
Call from
Eric. Eric.
to accept.
Hello, Eric. Welcome to the show.
How you doing?
I'm wonderful,
Eric
wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Eric from Kentucky.
Yeah, I've called in several times
Nice.
with you guys.
How's it going, Eric?
Yeah, I would just I don't understand why MMA fans are sometimes the worst in the world, and I feel like they are. Like they turn on Conor right now, the way they do. I don't know. I wish the sport would evolve a little bit more and the fans would grow up a little bit. Somebody like Conor is like a once-in-a-lifetime person to come around. I mean, you ought to appreciate the guy a little bit more. He is what he is, but they ought to appreciate him more than they just bash him now, you know?
It's so true here. I mean, listen, and you're allowed to dislike or like a fighter. It's fine. I mean, I have no problem with that. But why are people so angry? Is my question here. A lot of people, when Conor comes up, or if Conor has nothing to do with the situation, people bring him up and say, "What about Conor?" and blah blah. Like, it's just like so angry. It's weird.
They're so quick to turn on a fighter. You know, a year ago they loved. I just don't get it. The fans are I love the sport, but the fans are horrible.
You know, it happened to Ronda Rousey as well. And a lot of people's argument was, well, who did she fight and this and that. We hear that a lot. You know, they didn't fight, you know, they're overrated or blah, blah, blah. And they look past things. And I understand why people don't like Ronda. You know, Ronda was the type of girl in The Ultimate Fighter that didn't come across too well. But still, you can't discredit what she did or Conor did or some of these other fighters.
Fighting to UFC. I remember one time Dana White was saying he would never have women fighting there. I mean, she did something major. Really, she's a icon. You know, I don't get how they, like you said, how they turn on them. You know,
it's hate.
I don't know.
It's pure hate. I never understood this. I go on Twitter. People are just angry about something. We got to get to the bottom of this. What are they so angry about?
I don't get it. I don't either. It's I don't know. The fans sometimes. They just, I don't know, the way they act. It's kind of shitty. You know, in any forums or any chat rooms, it's all the same too. The way they turn on it. Anyway.
Well, who do you got?
Bring that.
So who are you picking in the fight?
Oh, between Conor and Dustin, I got Conor. I think Conor's going to rise up again. I got Conor. He's going to shine again. The sport needs him to win. They need him to win.
There we go. Let me play an Olay for you.
They got haters now.
Yeah.
He's a hater now. If he wins this fight, he's going to have all kind of new haters, you know?
Yeah, that's another reason why I want him to win, too. I do like the craziness, how people hate this man so much, and if he wins, they're just going to go nuts. They're going to want to off themselves, so it'll be fun to watch.
I know this is a long shot, but my dream fight would be him and Kamaru Usman, and him knock Kamaru Usman out, which I know that might not happen. But, man, I wish he could do that and then just retire. It would be beautiful. Get to 170.
Yeah, that would be a stretch. That would be a stretch. I would love to see that as well. But yeah,
does have a puncher's chance. He does. You know.
Yeah, you're losing me now, though. I'm going to be honest with you. You're losing me now because I could never see him beating Usman. I just can't. I can't see that. I say stay in your lane. You know, win the 155-pound belt. I wish I could see him go back to 145. If that dude was able to stay at 145, I think no one would have beat him.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
but he looked cracked at 145. He didn't look too healthy, but he just hit so hard. You know, he's got that puncher's chance.
Well, thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
There we go. Look at that. That's a nice call over there. Calling in. That's one on the Conor side of things, and asking why the fans. Why is everyone so mean? Why is everyone just flip-flopping and shit and so angry and aggravated? I mean, I don't get it. Now, Conor beating Usman. Listen, that'd be nuts. I'm with him. It'd be nuts, but
wonderful.
That might be a stretch.
Listen to me, please. Throw all the matchup bullshit away. It doesn't matter what Conor has done in the past after a loss. The only thing that matters when these two fight again is that Dustin wants it more, plain and simple. In more ways than 1, 2, gemstone, toe.
Okay. See, now, Marky, thank you for the donation. You could have swayed Jesse there. If Jesse was in the building, you could have swayed him. It's true. Dustin might want this fight more. We're going to find out a lot in UFC 264. The doubters out there, the people that are skeptical, that are unsure if Conor McGregor can get the job done. Is he washed up? Did the money destroy Conor? A lot of things will be answered in this fight. So, if anything, we'll get some answered questions.
Super chat.
Mr. Travis coming in.
Diamond for the win. He was training crazy hard weeks ago back in Lafayette. Can I get a quick prediction for Luis Palomino versus Tyler Goodjohn?
Oh my God. Palomino is going to punch that man's face in. Tyler Goodjohn does not deserve a shot in bare knuckle. Bare knuckle, what are you doing? What, you looking to get your little brick killed? After how he looked against Felony, you're telling me that Palomino, he's going to beat Palomino? Palomino's going to beat his face in. That's my prediction. All right, 516-522-0267. Thank you for the donation, Travis and Marky Wahoo, everyone that donated tonight, all wonderful, wonderful people. The number's right here, so give us a call. I'd love to know what your prediction is.
Call from
Quentin Patterson.
To accept, press 1.
Mr. Patterson, welcome to the MMA-Holes. What's on your mind, friend? No, he's gone. He's gone. All right, call back. 516-522-0267. Give us a call on a Wednesday night. Taking phone calls. A special night.
Call from
DVSV.
DVSV, welcome to the MMA Holes. Who you got? UFC 264.
Oh, well, I got Conor just because, I'm a hype tard, but, it's pretty much all.
All right. You have a prediction on how it's going to go down?
I want to say it's going to be like a knockout and but third, fourth round because just Dustin's so durable now.
Mm. Oh, third, fourth round. So you're going later in the fight. Interesting.
Yeah, Conor probably has to plan for that.
Mm.
Just because he couldn't hurt him early last time.
Okay. All right, man. Thanks. 516-522-0267. Give us a call. He was talking very slow. Dion Brown, welcome to the MMA-Holes. Just subscribe. Dion motherfucking Brown. What up, Dion Brown? Dion Brown, sexy Fook over there subscribing to the channel. Thank you, my friend, and thank you everyone that's subscribing tonight. Make sure you hit the like button, smash it for 200 likes. We play the song. Let's see what else we have over here.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We got Chubbs.
I don't know what people are talking about. Conor McGregor is washed up. This guy is in top physical condition. I think he's going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. These haters will be saying Dustin is a bitch boy and it doesn't count.
Wow. Chubbs coming in. I tell you what, there are a lot of people like, you son of a bitch! How dare you say nice things about Conor and how he's going to win, and oh, cursed you! 516-522-0267. Let's get everyone's opinion tonight. We want your voice to be heard. Let me know who's going to win the trilogy fight. They are one apiece. Dustin Poirier with a big finish in the second round of the sequel. But can Conor bounce back in the trilogy? I say...
Yes, call from...
D-Rest.
D-Rest, welcome to the show, my friend.
Hey, what's up, kiddo? Okay, so numerology and astrology, it's all pseudoscience stuff, but if you add up the birthdays, that's numerology. If you add up the total month, day, and year for Poirier, the number comes out to 47. And if you add up the total year, the month, and day for Conor, it's the same 47, which is very interesting. Now, if you take that into account, 4 plus 7 is 11. That's the way numerology works. It's all pseudoscience. Some people are really into it. Some people aren't into it at all. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that I'm into it. I just happen to know about that stuff. And here's the thing. If you take all that into consideration and you believe karmatically that there's some form of truth to it, whether it's pseudoscience or not,
yeah,
then it's 2 days before Conor's birthday.
Yes.
2 days after his birthday, I mean. 2 days after his birthday. And because it's within that realm, and because he's the same 47 numeratic number as Poirier, it's very aligned karmatically, cosmically, with Conor to win that fight. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm going to hang up, whatever. It's just within his, it's his birthday. It's right there.
So
he's going to, the energy.
Okay. What the fuck just happened? What the hell? What the fuck just happened there? Although he did say Conor's going to win. Conor wins. Olay's in the chat, baby. Olay's, the numbers don't lie. I don't know what the hell he just said, but the numbers don't lie. 516-522-0267. Call up the show. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what the fuck he said, but I don't think he knew either. But someone understands.
Call from
Dr. C.
To accept, press 1.
Maddie C, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's going on? This is Dr. C.
Dr. C, how you doing?
Doing well. Hey, yeah, so going off of that Eric guy had an excellent phone call. He lost me when he went into the Usman stuff. But
man, I see Conor knocking out Poirier, making those changes, and KOing him in the second round.
It's a landslide. Now, I have a question to you, Dr. C. Why is everyone calling in tonight saying Conor's going to win? And I'm looking at the poll right now, 871 with the votes, and 60% are saying Dustin Poirier over the 40% of Conor. Where are all the Dustin Poirier supporters?
Well, what happened is all these folks were like on the toilet when they were voting, like throughout the day at work.
Mm-hmm.
And now that they got the chance to really think about it, now they're coming to their senses.
Ah, I see. Okay.
That's my theory. But going on to why people are such haters, I think people are haters with these fighters like a Conor, like a Rousey.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they're so celebrated, and people like to see him go down, right? Like, hey, I told you he wasn't as good as he was. I told you, I think all those people come out.
Hmm.
I think that's why they get all the hate.
Yeah, maybe. Jealousy?
Absolutely. I mean, let's be real. He's a double champ, whatever you want. Whether he beat people in their prime, whatever it is, he holds 2 belts. I mean, no one in this chat room has ever won a fight.
Oh, shit. Are you cool? What the? That's some harsh words to our chat. There are all fighters in this chat room. We may disagree, but they are fighters here. So you're saying no one won?
Yeah, I see it all the time about how they've got, a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu or whatever,
Yeah.
But let's be real. No one in this chat can fight. That's why we're in the chat.
Well, Manny,
So that's
explain
why
the
we
belts.
celebrate.
They got belts. They got MMA-Holes belts next to their names over here. Like Ruben Rivera is a brown belt in MMA-Hole.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you talking about here?
Hey, I swear I saw that guy that's on YouTube that uses those energy punches. Have you seen them? Where he just does that energy shot and then they fall over.
Well, Manny, I feel like this is incredibly disrespectful to my community, and I must let you go, but thank you for the call. 516-522-02. I mean, what the hell? I'm looking in this chat right now, and I see belts next to people's names. I see Ruben Rivera with a belt. I see Drunk Savage with a belt. I see DVSV with a belt. These are fighters. Howdy USA is a green belt. Philip V is a fucking brown belt. I mean, these are high-ranked belts in this chat room. We may disagree, but these are motherfucking belts. Where the fuck are the Dustin Poirier supporters? Where you guys at? You're all in this chat right now. Not one is called in. At 516-522-0267.
Super chat.
Numeratic numbers grammatically and cosmically.
Then correct. 516-522-0267. Call up the show. I'm having a little fun with you guys tonight. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you smash the like button. Share the video.
Call from
Dakota.
to accept.
Dakota, welcome to the MMA-Holes.
Yeah, boy, we getting Conor for the win. First
Yeah,
round
baby.
knockout.
Let's go. Oh, shit. I played the wrong thing.
First round.
I'm hitting all the wrong sound about it. You got me so excited. What are you saying?
Conor, first round knockout. Kick to his pea head.
Yeah! Fuck P-Head. Thank you for the call. Appreciate that. Look at that. I got so excited by that call. I hit all the wrong sound bites. Anyway, we're so lopsided. Where the hell? Where my Dustin Poirier? Where's the Dustin Poirier supporters? I'm going to refresh this thing over here. It's 60% saying that Dustin Poirier is going to get the win out of 886 votes, and everyone's calling in saying Conor's going to win. Now, what the hell is going on here? 516-522-0267. Give us, geez.
Call from
Sanosi.
Hello, Sanosi. Welcome to the show.
What's up?
How you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful, man.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, what do you got?
Well, obviously, I'm just going to say right now, Conor McGregor.
Oh my God, it's a clean sweep. Okay, and how is he going to win?
Well, he's going to win by knockout, but let me specify something that I don't think many people have mentioned. I saw it alluded a little bit earlier.
I hope it doesn't have to do with numbers.
No, God, no.
Okay.
No. You gotta remember, there's one thing McGregor does that most fighters don't do. He uses psychological warfare through his taunting and his antics.
Yes, I concur. So you think he's going to go back to that bag of tricks into
definitely.
fight week?
I mean, you gotta look at it this way. Before things went downhill or demotivated or whatever fucking shit you want to use, the dude used it a lot and he was practically undefeated. And people can arguably say that the only reason he lost to Diaz was because that was a last-minute thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say that. I think he got choked. I think he wasn't prepared for Diaz. But other than his whole, drunkard, angry thing that could be every time he's been calm and collective and gone on the offensive with his jokes and shit, he's usually broken them down before they even got to the arena with them.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I concur. Now, what would you say to the people out there, and I'm sure there's a lot of people in the chat thinking this and yelling at their phone and their computer and their TV right now saying more excuses. What would you say to those people?
What excuses will come up if McGregor loses?
Well, I mean, like what you're saying here, people would deem as excuses, right? He needs to do this in order to win. So basically implying if he doesn't do those things, he's not going to win. He needs to go to those things, and people deem him as excuses.
Honestly, McGregor just has to fight how he used to fight, and I think he'll do all right. As long as he doesn't go pure striking with... I mean, he was flat-footed to an extent, fighting like a boxer. I mean, use the excuse or not, you saw how he fought in that second fight. He didn't use some of the maneuvers he used in the first fight.
Mm. Yeah, and people would be screaming. So no, see, that is an excuse. That's an excuse.
Yeah, total excuse. Yeah, he fought. He didn't use his feet. Oh, he was with his kids or whatever fucking bullshit they want to use.
It's bullshit. It's number one bullshit.
This is number one bullshit.
But people can't stomach it, Ruben. They can't stomach the fact that there might actually be a reason why he didn't win the fight. There might be a reason as to why he's fumbled and failed in certain situations here. But if you put everything together, and if everything is in line with Conor McGregor's style, his mouth, his lead up, everything goes to the Conor McGregor system. We haven't seen him fail when he's been running on all cylinders. And that's what we need in this trilogy fight. We need Conor focused, no family, the trash talk, the whole shtick. Everything that he did that was effective before, we need him to do in this fight here. And I think he's heard the people. I think he's heard the fans, and he's willing to do that.
Definitely. And I think if he pulls all that off, his chances of winning definitely go up. Now, if he loses, he loses. I can't, there's nothing to say. This is do or die with him. And I think that's going to be the most he needs right now to know that, well, I can't afford 2 losses in a row. He's never had that happen to him.
Exactly. I'm with you, my friend. All right, Ruben, thank you.
Not counting McGregor. Yep. Peace.
Okay. That's Ruben calling in the studio namer. Here's the thing, and let me just say this again. Yes, I am rooting for Conor McGregor. Yes, I am picking Conor McGregor. I hope that he takes all the things that he's done in the past and puts them in play for this fight. I hope he does the trash talk, doesn't drag the family around. I hope everything is vintage Conor McGregor going to this fight. I want to see him fight like he used to, all flowy and shit. I want to see that Conor here. Yeah, maybe you have to change up a little things with your game plan because Dustin's going to be ready for his mistakes or his lackings in the cage. Dustin's going to try to capitalize on things. So, maybe Conor's going to have to try to adjust a little bit. But I do want to see, if I see that old McGregor going into this fight and he still loses, then yes, there is not much I can say. There is no excuses I can throw out there if he takes all these steps to that place. There really is nothing I can say. I just have to sit here and take it on the chin and understand, well, maybe Dustin Poirier is just a better fighter than Conor McGregor. Maybe Conor has peaked back in the day, and now we're just going to catch a bunch of fights that are just novelty fights. It's possible.
I feel like you are going to make excuses, though, for Conor.
It all depends. When you have an athlete like Conor McGregor, okay? When you have a guy that's done everything already at a young age, it's tough to really worry about losses. Like right now, Conor McGregor losing fights really doesn't mean much to me. Because honestly, I've seen it. We've been at the Mecca. We've already seen it already with Conor McGregor. We've already been to the top of the mountain. It's all gravy. from this point on. So it doesn't bother me in any way if Conor loses. Yes, I want him to win.
It will bother you. Don't lie.
No, it won't. Listen, I've had so many glorious occasions here where I've sat and gloated. Every once in a while, I could take it on the chin.
What amazes me is the poll is 60% in favor of Poirier, but everyone who's calling in are all pro McGregor.
Because they're a bunch of pussies. That's what it is.
They don't want to argue with you, Ma.
It's a bunch of puss-filled. They just want to chat.
I'm sorry I talked like a tortoise. I forgot we were talking about Conor because I was ready to lay out Izzy versus Italian Sausage Man lol. We will save that for June, I guess.
Fair enough. Yes, tonight we're talking about Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. It is a slow news week. There are no fights this weekend when it comes to the UFC, so we're having a little fun. We're poking the people in the chat, but we want to hear everyone's opinion. And listen, I love hearing everyone picking Conor McGregor, but call up and tell me why you think Dustin Poirier is going to win. Because honestly, you have some good arguments right in front of you. He knocked out Conor McGregor in the last fight, yet every call that's happened so far has been Conor McGregor's going to win.
Because Conor did knock out Poirier in the first fight.
Many moons ago. Listen, why do I have to make the argument for the people? Why am I helping you motherfuckers
Don't make
out?
the argument
I
for
won't.
them.
Help yourself. Call up 516-522-0267. Help Jesse change her mind because you're not doing a good job.
Yeah, I'm still pro McGregor at this point.
See, like they're not doing it, Jess. What's going on here? Now the phone lines are open. If they are tied up, just keep calling back. We'll get your calls in. And Dustin Poirier, why don't you call the fucking show?
You got 30 minutes to change my mind. Not doing a very good job. Howdy says, like I actually thought Hasbullah was Khabib's son.
No, it's not. It's not Khabib's son.
Big Paulie says, howdy USA. That's racist. Carl says, I'm trying to call and getting Moss, you gotta
Yeah, let me free you. I'll refresh it.
And getting voicemail. No, it's not about refreshing. You keep moving the window around and it covered up the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna refresh the Google Voice in case you guys have any problems. All right, there we go. 516-522-0267. Call us.
Two Joints says Conor's finished last fight for D-Bag. Robert says, do your fucking job, fanboys. Khabib says McGregor's washed. Taco Slurpee says, if there's going to be carnage, we all win.
That's true.
Dylan Burns says, throw the baby.
No.
What the fuck?
No. Oh, we got Two Joints triggered now too? I love it, man. This is my favorite. This has been my favorite stream of all time. I'm having a blast.
Of course you are. You're talking about your favorite fighter.
I like when people get a little trigger. I like seeing Two Joints trigger. I like it, Jesse. I don't know what it is. There's something wrong with me, Jesse. I have a problem. Mm-hmm. When I see people getting triggered in the chat, it's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Now, what is up with the phone lines here? Are they working here? What's going on?
Yeah, they're working. You just have to, because they're all calling in at the same time. So
here we go. Got him.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
You gotta say who it is. 516-522-0267. Just give us a name and we'll pick it up. That simple. Very easy. But yeah, say your name. Be spoken.
Super Skunk says, Two Joints, unblock me. I already apologized and I don't even know what I did. Aw. He wants to be your friend, Two Joints. What the heck?
That's terrible. What did he do? I don't know.
Fertilize the egg, says DVSV. Leo says, what the fuck? Ruben Rivera says, Justin trying to stealth in. DVSV says, make him complete. Big Paulie, the mic is Ellie's biggest foe, says Two Joints. Zach says, bitch, don't clickbait. Don't clickbait what?
The fuck is he talking about?
This is a live debate.
We've literally been talking an hour and 30 minutes about fucking Conor and Dustin. Like, what are you fucking talking about, you stupid fuck?
Call from.
Conor McGregor fan.
To accept, press 1.
That
to send a
sounded like,
voicemail, press 2.
Sound like Justin, but I'll pick it up anyway.
No, it's not Justin.
Hey, Conor McGregor fan, how you doing?
If Conor McGregor loses, I'm killing myself.
That was not Justin.
You want to just all off ourselves if Conor McGregor loses? All the Conor fans out there, be a lot of happy people. Don't have to deal with this anymore. How many people in the chat? One's in the chat if you're going to kill yourself if Conor loses. One's in the chat if you're going to kill yourself if Conor catches an L. That was actually Conor McGregor, Jesse, calling him. That was actually Conor himself. All right. 516-522-0267. Best call of the night. Short and to the point.
I see a bunch of ones in the chat from Ann, Glove Touch, Big Polly, Pop Culture, Incognito Picogram, Dave Miletto, Alex Welland, Alex Patherick, Jamie Schwinn says, word. 2 Join says, I only block Rangers and Pens fans.
Call from
Debo.
Steve-O?
Welcome, Steve-O.
Does that say Steve-O?
No, Debo.
Oh, Debo. Welcome, Debo. How you doing?
Debo.
From Friday.
Ah. All right, who you got?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a sec, but I want to address the fucking first caller. You know, I've heard that shit for years now. The MMA fans are the worst fucking fans, and yeah, I gotta agree. We are. I mean, think about the fucking sport we watch. 2 human beings locked in a cage trying to fucking kill each other, break each other's bones, knock each other out. Let's face it, we're horrible people.
Yeah, we do watch people beat the living shit out of each other and submit. It's pretty rough. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think people should be shocked that we turn on people so quickly.
Hmm.
We're fucking bloodthirsty.
So we're a product of what we're consuming.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Well, no, I think we're all very fucked up. The UFC just gives us something to watch. I mean, let's be honest. If that Running Man shit was a real thing, we'd all be watching it.
You know what? It is true though. Like I Drunk makes a good point here. We are watching people beat the living shit out of each other. That does say something about us,
Yeah.
right? And it doesn't even matter. Like
It's a sport.
No, I watch sumo. Like I could watch. I'll watch 2 ants fight over a piece of like a crumb, like to the death. Like I will watch whatever. If it's combat, I'll watch it. And there's probably something wrong with me because I do that, right? You like watching people get hurt. We watch bare knuckle for God's sakes.
You know what? Maybe it's like an internal
asshole
frustration, and like somehow you get that release by watching other people, like I guess in an aggressive manner, or other things in an aggressive manner, maybe.
Well, I got to say this. I'm a sports fan in every sport, and I've had season tickets in multiple teams in New York. And being from New York, we're a bunch of assholes, as is. But like the Yankee Met fan thing, there are so many fucking assholes that are lumped into that mix. Like I'm talking about shitty human beings. So we do criticize MMA fans, but there are some terrible baseball fans, terrible football fans. I mean, Philly had a jail in their fucking stadium, the Eagles. They had a jail in their stadium. So that says something about their fans.
Did they have a jail?
They did, yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's fucking nuts, man.
They had a jail in their
Yeah,
stadium.
it's
For
crazy.
what? For
I've
crazy
been
fans?
at events where people were like brawling in the crowd. Like just
crazed
fucking
fans?
assholes. Yeah.
Specifically for them.
Serious people. So I think because we're so
Weird.
Here's why we say MMA fans are so bad. Because it's every weekend. That's the problem. Like we're so fucking spoiled.
Yeah.
We're the most spoiled fans of all time. I think that's the reason.
Yeah, that, and people think you're only as good as your last fucking fight. Everyone wants to be right and back the winning horse.
Mm-hmm.
Very few stick with their guys.
Yes. That's right. Now, Drunk, the elephant in the room. Are you going to be the first person to pick Dustin the Diamond in the Trilogy fight?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I say, fuck Conor McGregor. He's getting knocked out again.
Oh my God! All right, we got the first Dustin Poirier. What do you say? Same round, second, first? What are you thinking?
No, it's going to be an all-out brawl. I think Conor will last more. He'll switch it up, and then it's going to be like the fucking second Nate fight. Go pretty close to the distance, but I think Dustin will get him in the later rounds.
Okay, now do you truly believe this, or are you saying this because you feel you have to be the first person to say this?
Nah, I don't think Conor's got that same hunger he used to. He made a ton of money. He's living that comfortable life. His family's fucking taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't got that fucking same drive anymore. Same killer instinct.
Okay, so let me ask you this question, just to play devil's advocate here, and maybe this might have swayed Jesse's opinion. Why does Conor compete, right, if he has everything already, right? He doesn't need the money. So why would he
Ego.
compete? If his ego?
Ego. Look, he was the first double champ. He doesn't want to go out like a bitch, like on a losing streak. He wants to go out like the man, so he'll always be able to say that even when he's old.
So wouldn't that give Conor more of a drive to win?
Nah. Ego and fight for ego and pride, nah. You gotta be fighting for something.
Well,
That's better.
pride and ego are a pretty big thing, right? I mean,
yeah, that's selfish. That's selfish shit.
So, all right,
you're
so
fighting for your family and shit.
So you don't think he was selfish to get to the top in the first place?
You're not selling me on the Poirier side here, drunk.
I'm not here to sell you anything.
You need to
State
sell
my
me.
opinion.
Okay. Well, listen. Fight hasn't happened. Both fighters have won. There's no wrong answer. So you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah, and I got an MMA-Holes conspiracy right now. I think Kainoto is actually Conor McGregor trolling everyone.
Kind of.
Could you imagine?
Like Scooby-Doo just rips the mask off.
Just having a little fun. I mean, his hatred for Conor, I don't know, that's just a little much. I think he's just trolling himself, laughing at the screen right now.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen him in the chat in a while, so I think he's punching his girlfriend in the face right now, just out of frustration. He's like, blast you. Yeah, I think he's just fucking around for the most part. I don't think he takes it too serious. Do you?
Yes, I do think
You
he
do?
takes it seriously. Yeah.
But I don't think, like, just judging from outside, like, he'll drag it to the website, but he doesn't go to the point.
I think
at least I haven't
he
seen it.
trolls, and I think he does everything in good fun until it hits a point, and then he gets frustrated.
Do you think he needs a break?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a break from the stream. Possible. Or maybe it is Connor. Connor Noto. I don't know. All right, anything else, Drunk?
So did you see Max Holloway versus Jair? It's been announced.
No, I did not see that. When is that set for?
July 17th, I think.
July 17th. Good fight. That's a good fight. Good luck, Yair.
Right.
Good luck.
Yeah, he's gonna need it against Max.
Yeah, Max looked so good in his last fight. All right.
And when Conor loses, I believe he starts his own hot sauce company to put Dustin out of business.
That would be hilarious. By the way, who gets in the hot sauce business? Because Steve O's got a fucking hot sauce. Like, how do you prevail? And it's an overpriced hot sauce too. That's not even that hot, apparently. So how that, like, it seems like a terrible thing to invest money in, right?
They see everyone putting Frank's Red Hots on shit, so they're like, hey, let me get in that.
Like, you got to show, like, Hot Ones. That's just, like, killing the game. The guy's nominated for an Emmy. He's selling hot sauce, like, doing his thing, but that's his wheelhouse. Dustin Poirier, because he's from Louisiana, is going to sell hot sauce. Like, I don't see it really being... I hope he does well with it, because proceeds go to his foundation, which is pretty cool. But I don't know, man. I don't know how successful that's going to be.
I don't know about that foundation. I think something shady going on.
Oh.
I think he's using that to get rich.
What? Oh, my God. Dustin Poirier calling the show to tell us about that being false. All right, Drunk, thank you.
Yep. Later, Slimus.
Drunk Savage calling in. What do you think about that, Jess? The foundation being a little fugazi.
I don't know. I suppose it's up to speculation, Moss.
All right. The
Tito
number?
says, thank me later. Kainoto says, Moss, check the drawing before you air it, if you decide to air it.
Okay.
That means
Sounds-
don't show it, Moss.
Emmanuel Bancourt.
It's out. What is it? Emmanuel?
Accept, press 1. To
Okay.
send a voicemail.
Emmanuel, welcome to the show.
How you doing, Mr. Moss? How you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful.
We're doing wonderful, wonderful.
How you doing? I just want to say I love Conor McGregor. I love the whole story behind it, the whole art. You know, I just feel like activity is a big factor.
Mm-hmm.
Think about all the fights he's been a part of. The Mayweather, there's been a lot of gaps, and Dustin has been really active. And I don't think Conor's gonna. Again, Conor, in my opinion, he's a genius level fighter, but there's holes there, and I think around that time with Mayweather getting the money, he didn't really fix those holes like I think he needed to, and I think he's aware of that. And now that he's aware that he needs to fix these holes, he's kind of playing with lost time, and he's trying to catch up.
Okay.
And I think Dustin has been too ahead of the game, active, and when Conor lost, he even said activity.
Mhm.
You know.
This is a fair assessment. There's really not much I could say to debate what you're saying here, my fellow Conor fan. It's a very good possibility that Dustin, at this stage of the game, has Conor's number. Maybe Conor's best days are behind him, and that's what's beautiful about this fight. We have so many questions about Conor McGregor. I'm not really questioning Dustin. Dustin, he gave us a lot of answers in his last fight. We know that Dustin's one of the best 155ers out there, if not the best. I know Charles Oliveira is the champ, but Dustin's looked damn good as of late. And to finish Conor McGregor, we haven't seen that before. Conor McGregor has achieved everything that he had to achieve, and he got knocked out in his last fight. So everything that you're saying is, I can't debate it. I cannot debate it. Now, the question is this. You are picking Dustin. Are you rooting for Conor, or have you had enough of Conor McGregor?
No. My heart is always with Conor. It's just I'm sometimes I'm like more on the realistic side. My heart is Conor, but my head is saying Dustin, because if you remember, Conor gave Dustin in the first round his best shot. And if Conor McGregor can't knock out Dustin Poirier, like I said, and he hasn't worked on those certain holes, like getting tired, and I don't know if it's a cardio issue or is maybe a technique issue or something. He hasn't fixed these holes. Dustin is going to capitalize. Dustin is going to mix it up. Dustin knows he can take the shot. You know, Conor has to be Conor's best attribute is, well, I don't know if attribute, but his best thing is accuracy, and he has to be very accurate.
Precision.
But was it his best shot though? Was that his best shot?
I think it was pretty good. Even Dustin said it was pretty good. If you remember back on the press, and he was talking after the thing, he said he hit me pretty good. But he once he knew he could take it, that's when, remember, once he knew he could take that punch, what happened? Second round, he just barraged him and finished him. So now I think
you listen to this man, Emmanuel, correct?
Yeah, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, the Conor fan, who is realistic to the fact that Poirier probably is going to win this fight. And Emmanuel is speaking on behalf of the 60% on the MMA-Holes community section here. Now, I just want to make an example of Emmanuel here. This is a Conor fan with a good head on his shoulders. If I didn't have this show here tonight, I wouldn't be riling all you motherfuckers up. I'm just here to be your pain in the ass. I'm here to be your thorn in your asshole. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to fire you up so you can call up and yell at me. But you listen to Emmanuel, and this is what I'm hearing from Conor fans. I'm hearing realistic sides. They're making an argument for both sides. I'm not seeing craziness. I don't understand why people...
I haven't seen any Conor fans making cases for Poirier.
Yeah, people were realistic to the fact that Dustin Poirier has a very good shot at winning this fight. There are Conor fans that are realistic. He got knocked down in his last fight.
Where have you seen that?
It's all over the place. People are realistic to this. Go on Twitter. It's not completely lopsided where people are picking Conor. And our poll proves it. You think the 60% is just Conor haters? No, it's realistic Conor fans as well, thinking that Dustin Poirier is probably going to win the trilogy. And here's the problem.
I agree.
People hate on Conor so much. They're so jealous of this guy that there are Emmanuels all over the place out there that are speaking their mind in an intelligent way. And they think everyone's me. They think this fucking fairy tale character that's right in front of you. They think everyone is this. That's what they think. But I am a product of you, motherfuckers. I'm a product of you fucking assholes that hate on Conor. You created me. I could be an Emmanuel. I could be a logical Emmanuel, but you've made this monster, okay? So let that be known. Emmanuel, you're a good guy.
All right, thank you, brother.
Okay.
You have a good one.
You too.
Oh,
shit, I lost you. Look, see, that's Emmanuel is the voice of the Conor fans. I'm here to fucking ruin your life. I'm here to fucking piss you off. I'm here to shit on your face. I'm here to spread my ass cheeks and shit on your face. As Conor wins this fight, I'm going to gloat, and I'm going to shove it down your fucking throat.
And then when Conor loses, you're going to cry.
Let's be honest. Conor fans, yes, are confident, are obnoxious, this and that. But when you go on the internet, right, and you see things, people talk about Khabib and just throw Conor out there. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, Conor gets dragged into conversations by the haters. This makes zero sense to me at all. I'll be talking about fucking Aaron Rodgers, and someone will bring up Conor McGregor. Like, it's just fucking nuts.
Are you going to switch out one of the emojis for the Conor emoji again?
I might bring him back, Jess. Just to piss everyone off, I might bring him back. I tell you what, how about this?
Well, you're going to have to for the fight.
The winner, oh, shit.
You're going to have to bring it back.
Should we make a rule here, though? The winner of this fight, we bring that emoji to the table. Should we do that? Whoever wins Conor versus Dustin, we bring either Conor back or we make the Dustin emoji.
You're that should be on the line. An emoji that we have.
Yeah, possibly. Unless we get some members over here. Hit the join button, become a member, and we'll add a new emoji. When we hit 150, we could add on another emoji. So please hit the join button and get a beautiful badge next to your name. Support the show.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, more calls. 516-522-0267.
David wants to know if you can please cry on air when you stream the fight and Conor loses.
David, you're in the palm of my hand. If you notice, Jesse found your comment. You're irrelevant for me. I would have never even seen you. You're sitting in the palm of my hand, and I'm just playing with you. I'm just tickling you over there.
Call from
Gnomes Amok.
Okay. Hello, Gnomes. Welcome to the MMA-Holes. Who you got, UFC 264?
Moss.
Yes.
What's going on, man?
How you doing, buddy?
Yo, I got, well, I mean, realistically, I mean, Conor's not looking too good lately, man. I don't know. Okay, you seem to be a little, facetious over there. You seem like you're hyping up Conor on one side of your mouth, and at the other, you got people like Emmanuel kind of making you see reason.
Oh.
Okay. So what are we trying to say here? Because I don't understand what facetious means.
Oh, Moss.
The word's too big, brother. What are you trying to say? I think you're being a little deceptive here with your fans. I don't think you have as much you're not as confident in your boy as you're making yourself out to be there.
Like I said in the beginning of the stream, I am picking with my heart. I am throwing caution to the wind, and I'm going with Conor McGregor for the win. Do I have doubt? Yes. I had doubt in Conor going into the RDA fight. When I had tickets to UFC 196, I had doubt in Conor beating RDA at that time. I was nervous. And I had doubt with the Nate Diaz stepping in, and what happened? My boy loses here. So there's always doubt. I'm realistic to the fact of Conor losing this fight. It's possible. But I am picking him by finish because my heart will prevail at UFC 264.
All right.
Thank you.
I think he sucks.
All right, fair enough. Anything else?
Yeah, man. I mean, you got this whole thing about everybody's jealous. It's all the haters and all the jealousy. That's what he wants, man. We didn't want to be this. We didn't want it to come to this. This is all Conor's making, and this is all,
okay.
People like you who are like big fans of him. You big him up and you follow him up, and it's like, some people go that way and they're like, yeah, this is. I felt it. I was a big Conor fan. I still am a Conor fan. But just, you lose the magic over time if you don't, back it up. And I follow the guy on Instagram.
So you're a front runner. You're a front runner. You just jumping on dicks left and right and saying, nah, they're not winning. Let me root for the winner. Is that who you are, Mr. Gnomes?
I mean, hey, listen, I'm not. I mean, you might be right about that, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, okay. So that's the type of person you are. You're the type of person, hey, Habib's winning a lot. He can't lose. Let's pick this guy. Conor's unstoppable. Let's pick that guy. Oh, no, he sucks now. I'm out of here.
Well, that's Khabib's, Khabib's a Muslim, right? He's got fucking Allah on his side. You can't beat that.
It's true. I'm a big fan of Allah. All right. Back to the lawn you go. Thank you for the call. 516-522-0267.
This is silly.
Call from
River, England.
What was it?
To accept, press 1.
Liver, England. Welcome to the MMA-Holes. I didn't hear what you said.
Hey, listen, man. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Dustin Poirier is definitely going to win this fight, hands down.
You tell me
why.
why.
Y'all not see this last fight, man. He literally dogged him out, took him to the ground as many times as he wanted to. I think that if he can, really get the ground game going, that he could dominate Conor McGregor and submit him or do whatever he'd like to him.
Yeah. Is there a way you can get closer to the phone or something? I want to hear what you have to say, but you seem very far away.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me better now?
I sure do.
Now repeat what you said.
Give me that sweet voice.
I think that Conor McGregor just couldn't adjust. I mean, anybody that gets kicked in his leg now, per se, Dustin Poirier ain't never chopped my leg down like that. I mean, I'm not sure I can stand there and take it, but anybody that gets kicked in the leg like that and can't adjust, it's just, I don't see what he's lost. I mean, Conor McGregor used to be the best counterpuncher in the game, and now he can't even adjust to a leg kick,
So you're not high on Conor McGregor. You're picking Dustin Poirier, correct?
I think that Dustin Poirier has just got a better set of skills on the ground, and it looks like on the feet, too.
Are you Ross Perot? We want to know. I see in the chat someone saying this is Ross Perot. I just want to make sure.
Look, man, I wish I had Ross Perot's fucking money.
Okay, so you're not Ross Perot. All right, I got a little starstruck for a second. All right, so you're picking Dustin
No,
Poirier.
listen, man.
Yeah,
I just think that Dustin Poirier's got a better ground game.
Okay. All right, listen, you're right. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. So are you saying that this fight's going to go down to the ground? Do you see a submissione or something like that?
I mean, it happened last time. I mean, Conor got the ability to scramble very good. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he doesn't have the ability to scramble, but I just think that Dustin Poirier could hold him down on the ground and do whatever he'd like to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen, he can. He definitely can. He's a pretty big, strong guy, Dustin Poirier, and you can see in that fight against Conor McGregor that Dustin Poirier kind of used that muscle on him. You know, got him down to the ground.
He used one of those GSP style takedowns. You know, he just grabbed him by the leg and kind of swooped him down. You know.
But he's got a little pea head, man.
Do what?
He's got a little pea head.
Well, look, I just think Dustin Poirier is going to win. I mean, not saying that Conor McGregor. It's not right to say he's washed up. I mean, Conor McGregor's an elite athlete. He's just, I don't know. Some people just lose it or something.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for the call. I really appreciate that.
Okay, you.
516-522.
You know what I think it is, Moss?
Yes.
I think
They convincing you?
no, and I think the reason why people are having such a hard time calling in and defending Dustin Poirier, even though they picked him and logically think that he should win, is because of your argument tactics.
Yeah? What
I think because you're so aggressive with your arguments and you're really good at making points that I think people are afraid to argue with you.
They're not afraid. They're saying their mind. These people think that Conor McGregor's a
I'm
loser.
sensing a level of timidness from our callers tonight.
You're saying they're timid.
I think they're timid, and I think they want to argue with you, but they don't have their points lined up before
They're not. They got to write it all down, man. They got to write it all down. But here's the problem. And I get it, man. It's not the easiest thing to call up a show. I've called up shows before, right? And I'm like, oh, my God, what the fuck? They answered. Now what do I do? I have all my points, and then I want to throw it out there. Now, I think some people have made their points very clear. Emmanuel, very articulate.
I'm talking about people in favor of Poirier,
Yeah.
not people in favor of McGregor.
Well, they're nervous, Jesse.
That's what I'm saying.
You know why? Because Lupia got knocked out in the first fight. They know deep down that the double champ could bounce back. It's very scary to pick Dustin the Diamond. Very nervous about this. Logically, Dustin should win the fight. He should. He should win the fight. He knocked Conor out, like, dramatically in the second fight. Made adjustments. Look great, Dustin Poirier. He should win this fight, yet they still can't spit it out the right way. We got a new subscriber over here. It is Nunya Ya. We're going to open up the phone lines again. We are not done with phone calls, so please, when you call in, we're going to do like a lightning round. Call in, make your point, who you got, and we're just going to keep on rattling through the phone calls because I do want to hear some more people calling in tonight. And like I said, no one is right.
Or wrong.
No one's wrong, no one's right. Exactly.
Speak for yourself, Manny. Manny is part of the chat, so does that mean he can't fight too? Why fight when I can just snap your arm?
Oh, that's far behind, Moss.
Oh, my.
How far are you?
I know. I'm catching up.
Holy guacamole.
Catching up.
Hell
All
yeah.
your donations will play.
Wonderful.
I got a black belt in whooping your motherfucking ass.
It still works. Well, you technically don't have it, Chrome. I see brown belts. I don't see any black belts yet. Soon I'll see a black belt in there, and I'm looking forward to that day. I see a white belt. I see Incognito got the white belt over there. Who just subscribed? Who is this?
My 45 still.
I like phone calls. I think we should do more shows with phone calls. I do like it. So maybe we'll sprinkle it in more. I like hearing what the people have to say. We're going to scroll through and get to some of these donations here. Thank you for all the subscribers and everyone that's donating tonight. Really appreciate it. How far?
You went, you're really far back, Moss.
I got so into the phone calls.
Debo is white now.
Debo.
Who's Debo?
Who Drunk Savage called in as.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That was Uncle Chrome. Thank you, Uncle Chrome, for the wonderful wonder. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Triggered. He's triggered. Chubbs is triggered. Oh my god.
I have to agree that MMA fans are fucked up. I mean, all my friends are MMA fans and we are all former military. It's like a relief watching two people just kill each other. It's better than therapy.
Yeah, we probably are all fucked up. I think all sports fans are fucked up because we're all trying to escape something. But we're the elite of fucked up people, right? Top tier.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Here comes Kainoto.
He's doing it for the money. He doesn't have to win to keep raking in the cash. He's got a built-in audience and people pay to watch him lose. MOS, I love you. Don't ever change. Check the site. Lol, punching my girl in the face. Lol.
You gotta let your anger out somehow. All right, I'm gonna check the site now as we're just getting caught up on donations. We will open up the phone line some more for a couple more minutes. We'll do a rapid fire. I'll let you know exactly when we open them back up. And thank you to the Empire Show. Thank you. It sounds like a great show, man. Thank you for the subs.
Ultimate Conor fan.
It's probably me hugging something that's under. There it is. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's funny.
Kainoto, send that to me.
There's no season for MMA.
I think you can
it's
download it.
yearly. The dopamine is heavy. Soon the CIA will manipulate the visuals to create a super aggressive generation to send out in the fields of war as expendables. Soon 14 will be the age for the UFC and the military.
The fuck?
Okay.
The conspiracy.
Super chat.
Yeek.
I
Yak.
wanna call and argue for Dustin, but it keeps going voicemail.
All right, we're gonna open it back up.
So-
we have one more donation.
A trick to the phone lines, by the way, is if you don't make it, just hang up and call again. You got to keep doing it over. You got to be aggressive, or you won't get in.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I have zero fucking doubt that Conor McGregor is going to win this fight, none zero, and fuck all that claim to be realistic. Are you being paid to be an analyst? If not, fuck off, you're not a Conor fan. If you have any doubt, go cheer for Dustin.
That's right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right.
I get shitted on for saying our chat is nothing but people who can't fight. Get scolded for this comment. 2 minutes later, the chatters are too afraid to call. How are these folks going to win a fight if they're too afraid to call
Oh,
an
boy.
internet show?
Oh boy. All right, we're going to open up the phone lines right now, 516-522-0267. And by the way, if you want to see Kainoto's picture, go to Ultimate Conor Fan. I cannot show it on air. I'd love to, but unfortunately I cannot show it.
Call from
Timmy! Timmy! Welcome to the MMA-Holes.
Motherfucking Moss, what's up, bro?
It's Jose.
What up, Jose?
Jesse, I see the baby made the big debut. Hey, as soon as the baby starts talking, you need to get a sound bite and make her freaking famous.
Oh yeah, she's a celebrity right now, sleeping, just chilling, just hanging.
Stealing the show.
Hell fucking yeah. You know what, Moss? I'm telling you, you're named after the great Conor McGregor.
That's right.
You're named after the great Conor McGregor. And what we saw was goddamn Poirier he had some fucking tenacity and he survived somehow. Because I don't know if anybody's listened to the post-fight interviews, but Poirier was talking about how he almost got knocked out. He was wobbled. Like, he was literally one shot away. So it was basically, I don't know what it was, man. Somehow just Conor fucking slipped or he didn't follow up, but he was just one punch away. That's all it was. So good for Poirier. He got his moment, but Conor's whole life, the magic, everything is riding on this fight, Moss.
That's right.
He will not let you down, Moss.
I agree.
He cannot let you down. He cannot let you down for the fact that you would have to change your name forever.
What? Oh my God, I can't do that, Jose. I just can't. Everything is on the line, though. You're correct. If Conor McGregor loses this fight, I am not saying that he is never going to fight again. I think he'll still have novelty fights. You could do BMF fights, all that crazy shit, right? But when you're talking the 155-pound champion, now is the time. Get this win, and you're right back in the mix. Must win for Conor McGregor.
This is a must win. So in the first fight, They fought at 45. And if you look at Conor's record, he's undefeated at 45. He starched Jose Aldo in fucking 2 seconds flat. I mean, his run was legendary. However, at lightweight and at welterweight, we have a different Conor. So Conor, he just needed to make that adjustment because, you know, Poirier is significantly larger. If you look at his fucking back, dude, he's way thicker. So, you know, Conor he needs to make the adjustment. And now that it's his second shot at Poirier at 55, he won't miss.
When Dustin Poirier, we had Dustin Poirier's what was it? His friend from New Orleans on the show. He's a fighter himself, a badass, and was saying he used to play football with Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier used to play linebacker, for God's sakes. The dude is a fucking monster. Yes, he is fighting at 155, but he's a big boy for 155. He's a solid dude, and Conor was fighting at 145 with Poirier, but that was a depleted, super drained Dustin Poirier. So Conor McGregor, a better shot at being at 145. Dustin Poirier had no business being there at 145. And this guy is a big boy. He is a very tough guy. But, Jose, let's be serious here. We all know what's going to happen, right? We all know.
Exactly. I can say it for you right now. Conor McGregor is going to make a very slight tweak, nothing at all. And with a little bit of hunger, he's going to come talking shit. He's going to put on the McGregor show, and he's going to execute. He will knock him out in the first round. He knocked him out in the first fight in the first round. In the second fight, he pretty much had him knocked out, but he let him slip.
Yeah.
In this third one, he won't let him. He won't let him out of danger when he gets him. He's gonna fucking find the left hand.
Easy work.
It's gonna be nighty-night.
That's right.
For Poirier. And I love Poirier. Respect to Poirier, good dude, but it's going to be nighty-night.
That's right, Jose. All right, Jose, thank you for the call, man. Appreciate it.
Fucking Moss, hell yeah, baby.
All right. There is Jose calling in. We haven't heard from Jose in a while. All right, 803 coming in here.
Call from
EBT guy.
Okay, 803, welcome to the MMA-Holes. What's going on? Who you have in UFC 264?
Hey, man, how you doing? First off, like I say, I'm a fan, man. I appreciate what you guys are doing, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that.
All right, man. So we got Conor McGregor. Oh, got an echo. Hold on. I appreciate what you guys are doing, man. All right, yeah, man. Basically, you know, Conor, he set the tone. He set the trend. He's the man. We all know this. But at the end of the day, man, you know, he's been at the top so long. I don't know if that hunger's still there. And you got Dustin Poirier. He's hungry. I mean, you know, everybody stepped on Poirier his whole career, and as of late, man, he's just been turning it up. So at the end of the day, while I love Conor to death, I respect Dustin Poirier, and I think he's going to pull it off.
Okay, so Dustin for the win. Are you saying submission, knockout, decision? What do you see?
This fight is going to be wonderful, man. It's going to be fireworks the whole time. It's all or nothing with this. It's going to be a KO, definitely.
Okay, now Jesse is undecided right now. We all know who I'm picking. But Jesse, I mean, she's picking Conor. Jesse, did this call sway you to Dustin Poirier?
All right, you gave me a little bit, but it's not enough to fully sway me.
All right, you got to sway Jesse here. You got to help her out here because she is picking Conor.
Like you said, Dustin is a big boy at the end of the day. Truthfully, he could probably go up another weight class, to be honest with you.
He could fight. He could be very competitive at 170. Conor, no.
Yeah.
I don't see it. And I'm a Conor fan. I don't think Conor. He has to fucking stuff his face to get to 168. You know, like he can't even hit once. Dustin could hit 170, no problem.
Definitely. And you know, Dustin, he got a little taste of what it's like to be on top, to be the top dog. You know, I think Dustin takes this thing by knockout. It's going to be back and forth. Conor's an athlete. Conor's a beast. He's going to put on a show. He's going to strike him. He's going to tune him up a little bit. At the end of the day, I forgot who it was that called and said, Dustin Poirier, man, he just has this way about just making it, just surviving, just overcoming. At the end of the day, you either do or you don't, and I think he's going to do it.
Okay, so Dustin, there we go, Jess. Does that help anymore?
It helps a little bit. I'll give this guy credit. It helps a little bit, more than some other Dustin Poirier supporters have.
Okay, there you go. Good job.
Yeah, I'm going to get my money up, and I'm going to start donating. Do you guys accept EBT?
All right. EBT. Yes, we take EBT, food stamps. We take it all, man. All right, thank you. Just hit that like button. That's all.
All right, man. God bless. Keep up the good work.
All right, thank you. 516. Do we take EBT, Jesse? Can we take? All right, 516-522-0267. Let's take a couple more calls here. As I had a fun time tonight, but I got to say, Jesse, I don't think anyone's swaying you.
I'm gonna sit on these calls tonight.
Call from
Coda.
Coda?
to accept.
Coda, welcome to the MMA-Holes. Who's winning UFC 264?
I picked Conor McGregor.
Oh, shit! Okay, how's he going to win?
I have a question.
Yes.
So you're picking Conor and she doesn't know who she's picking, right?
She's picking Conor, right? But
Yeah, I picked Conor, but I am open to being swayed the other way.
How many fights have you picked this year and you won? That like how many main events have you won?
Me?
Like you picked the right person, yeah.
The last fight I picked Oliveira. The
yeah,
fight
she got
before
Oliveira
that,
right.
The fight before,
well.
that wasn't the last fight actually. I picked Oliveira, and then the fight night I picked. Who did I pick on the fight night? The winner, the main event.
I don't even remember who won. Who fought the last fight? I don't even remember. It was a shit card. Do you remember who? I don't even fucking remember.
Well, if you've been
Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah,
Conor,
Cody.
Conor can
No,
win.
Actually, yeah, she's two in a row.
I picked
She picked
Font.
Font. Yeah, over.
Conor can win.
Go ahead.
I said I hope she picked Conor so Conor can win then.
Yeah, I picked Conor, but I'm open to people trying to sway me towards Poirier.
No,
That's a good point.
No. We don't need Poirier to win.
That's true. You make a good point here. Yeah, she's getting hot on her main event picks. She's on fire right now.
She needs to pick Conor.
Yeah. What's your name again?
Coda.
All right, Coda. Listen, you're a smart man. We got to ride with Jessie here. We got to keep. If she changes her mind, do you want me to punch her in the face, or what do you want me to do? Throw the baby at her? What do you want me to do? How do we keep her on the Conor side?
Just don't say it out loud. Just don't let her say it out loud.
Okay, I'll do what Kainoto does to his girlfriend when he gets mad. He just punches her in the face. All right, Coda, thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
It's Coda. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're getting hot with your picks.
Call from
Bobby.
There he is.
All right, Kevin, 264. Who you got?
I got Dustin Poirier. Simple reason.
Oh, go ahead.
McGregor's a bully. You know, you do the bullies, you bully the bully.
Okay.
And we seen with Conor McGregor. Only way he wins when he's front running, when he's in control. There's no adversity, and he's sniping from the outside, controlling distance. As soon as there's a little adversity, he folds. He turns over, gives up his back, gets choked out. Always little leg kicks. Oh, I'm hobbling around the leg kicks. Oh, look at me limping. You see some guys, they get pounded, leg kick, shin to their thigh, shin to their calf. That don't slow them down. That don't stop them. They still come forward.
Mm-hmm.
Conor McGregor, those leg kicks, and he's sitting there limping. His whole body language changed. His face changed. So he don't got the dog in him like Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier, he's cut from a different cloth.
All right, Jess, what do you think? Kevin made some points here. Dustin Poirier is the superior athlete at this stage of the game. Conor's a pussy because he can't take leg kicks.
But in fairness, Kevin always picks against McGregor. Always. So I feel like you're always going to find some sort of point or some sort of like argument that goes against McGregor, even if it's not like a really valid
I bet you
argument.
picked Eddie Alvarez over McGregor. I would imagine you did, correct? We didn't know you then, but
I don't remember that. I don't remember.
Seems like he's right up your alley.
You got to look at Conor McGregor's fights.
Yeah.
If he's not, when he knocked out Aldo, his only fight where he was losing and came back from adversity was that Mendes fight. And that was Mendes coming off the couch who gassed out himself.
Okay.
And other than that, Nate Diaz, it was a similar situation. He was up real big, and then he kind of just survived. That's all he did, he survived. He was dominating him, and he survived those last two rounds. Could have lost if he didn't have the star power. If he wasn't the A side, he probably would have lost that fight.
Listen, these points aren't bad. I am not going to go against you in these points. Listen, I am picking Conor because I am just a straight up fan. I'm going with my heart on this one. But if I was a logical thinker, what Kevin is saying makes total sense. If I was completely unbiased, I would totally pick Dustin Poirier in this fight. So I get what Kevin's saying over here. But thankfully, I'm a Conor fan, and we're going to get the dub. So I just know that's going to happen here. He doesn't have to convince me. Now, Jesse, you're clearly unbiased, right? But it makes it a little strange here because Kevin's making some very good points. Very, very good points here.
I listened to Kevin.
And how are you not picking Dustin Poirier now?
I said I'm getting swayed. But I'm just not all the way on that end yet.
So even what Kevin's saying, he can't sway you.
I did say I'll go back. I'll sit on the calls tonight. So I'll go back and I'll listen to some of the calls because I know I missed some when I left. And I'll listen to some of the points that everybody had to make. And then I will come to an ultimate conclusion by the next show.
Okay. All right, Kevin, any other points?
I mean, we're talking about 2 or 3 leg kicks, and he's sitting there hobbling around like a
Well,
like a freaking
wait, hold on a second, Kevin.
leper.
Let me say
what
something.
What are those called? What are they called?
Hold on. Okay, that's
It's
great.
The
I don't
people that are in wheelchairs, a hobbler.
Okay, you're a Michael Chandler fan, correct? You like Michael Chandler. You're a fan of him, correct?
Yeah, I like Mike.
Yeah,
I like Mikey.
what was it, like one leg kick, and he lost his belt in Bellator? What was that? And he was hobbling around all over the place. One leg kick, Kevin.
Oh, come on. You
What
saw
happened there,
was going on
Kevin?
It was it was a nerve thing.
Oh,
His
it was a
nerve was
nerve.
shot.
What about
He
Sean
was rolling
O'Malley?
over his ankle.
Yeah.
He was
So
rolling over his ankle.
So
his ankle
one
was
leg
folding
kick,
in half, and he was
one
still
leg
fighting.
kick, and fucking Michael Chandler's still awesome, but Conor eats a series of them, and he's a bum. Come on, Kevin. What are we doing here, buddy?
His ankle wasn't folding in half.
Sounds like
Chandler.
an excuse, buddy.
Look at Chandler. He was rolling his ankle left and right.
Okay.
He could barely stand. Conor, it wasn't that. It was the pain.
Yes,
It had nothing
one
to do
kick.
with the nerve. It wasn't the nerve. It was pain. He didn't like the pain. He couldn't handle the pain, so
Yeah.
he folded, and then he got knocked out.
All right, those leg kicks.
Completely different situation.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Anything else?
Come on, you scrub. Get it.
You
get with
want a
it.
little piece of this, Kevin? You what? All right, 516-522-026. Actually, hold on a second. I'm sorry, guys. Got a little caught up with Kevin there.
Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd. Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Hit the donos.
MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd.
One leg kick.
Conor is the one with the motivation. He got embarrassed in his last fight. Jake Paul's out here trolling him. Conor's making Instagram videos laughing. This dude was at the top and now Jake Paul is clowning him. He's got all the motivation to win.
So there's what Chubbs is saying is the motivation.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Gnomes Amok has just become a member. You just belted up. You just belted up.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Super chat.
Here comes Black Bear. Blah, blah, blah.
Dustin Poirier, that's $500,000 reasons to kick Conor's R's.
That's 500,000 reasons to kick Conor's R's. All right. Thank you, Black Bear. Appreciate that. 500,000. Yeah, if anyone needs motivation, Dustin Poirier has the fact that Conor McGregor he went back on his word and did not donate to his charity. Now, if I am Dustin Poirier, I use that angle, right?
Yeah.
But here's the problem. Conor can just retaliate and say, you ruined it for your own charity, for those kids.
He already did that.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying if Dustin Poirier says you went back on your word, you never donated, blah, 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 Conor would literally bury Dustin. So what is Dustin going to do? He's not going to bring it up. He's not going to do it.
I think he might.
If he does, I'm telling you, Dustin Poirier, let me just give you a piece of advice. Steer clear of that. You made the mistake the first time by bringing it up, and $500,000 later, your charity doesn't get it. 516-522-0267. Let's take 2 more calls. We're going a little later tonight. We really appreciate it. If you want to drop a dono, go for it. Hit the like button. We're looking to get to 200 likes tonight. If you haven't subbed, hit the subscribe and ring the bell. All right, Jess, 2 more calls. What do you think? 2 Conor, 2 Dustin calls. What are we going to get? 1 and 1?
I think we're going to get 2 Conor calls because I think the Dustin supporters are a little timid.
But they're coming in towards the end, Jess. They're finally standing up, supporting their men. So we'll see. Unfortunately, no Conor McGregor or Dustin Poirier. Oh, fuck. Call back.
What happened?
Call back. I fucked up. All right, call back. 516-522. We're taking 2 more calls. 516-522-0267. As we have the lines open, that was my fault there. I get blamed for that one. I'm not going to say who it was.
Brandon Lewis says,
I
yeah,
fucked
Dustin
up.
can't bring up the 500K thing, but I do think it motivates him.
Maybe.
Anthony Ray says, Derek Chauvin doesn't deserve jail. Brewster says, look into how much Conor donated for COVID. How much did Dustin donate?
Nothing.
But Dustin has a charity of his own, I think is the point.
Nothing. Connor's a superior human being, Jesse. Don't you should know this by now.
I think it doesn't have to do with how much was donated, just the fact that they were charitable. And Conor kind of threw it in Dustin's face by saying, well, I was charitable to this foundation.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be yours.
Well, maybe one day. I don't know. I don't fucking know. All I know is Dustin's going to make a pretty penny on this fight, and both guys are going to make some money, so that's good.
Nikki Bobby says, the fact Dustin gets this fight again proves how many fans Dustin has. J2 Fly said, Dustin's getting the fight again because it went 1-1, and Dustin even said after the fight it was 1-1, that there needed to be like an overall resolution to who the actual winner is.
Call from
Jonathan.
Welcome, Jonathan, to the MMA-Holes. Who wins UFC 264?
It depends about the distance. You know, it's like if he can't get the proper distance. For McGregor doesn't have any power if he doesn't roll that shoulder over right at the end. He hits the jaw and then he rolls his shoulder over and drives it through the guy's face. If he can't do that, he ain't gonna knock Dustin out. So
okay,
it really depends upon the distance. If he, like Dustin, if he can kind of keep at the proper distance and not rush too quickly, and then press him up against the cage and just counter him and knock the shit out of him, I think he can beat him.
You have a beautiful deep voice, and has anyone ever said this to you?
Yeah.
You should get into radio.
He's like, yeah,
Should
I
I?
know.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, he's like naturally deep. I gotta fucking like put on my stupid dopey radio voice, and I can't hit like what he's hitting. He's got all that bass.
He sounds like Sam Elliott.
He's like, hey, baby.
How do you,
When did you hit puberty? When did you hit what age?
Oh, 3.
3 years old. Voice. Boom.
No.
It's like, well, give me the bottle. All right.
Give me the
No,
bottle.
I and I also think that it depends on how much Conor is drinking and partying.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy. I mean, you can tell he's just not the same since he started. Like, oh, I'm going to be Mr. Party with everybody and do cocaine and drink all the time.
Yeah. What is your name?
Jonathan.
Deep voice Jonathan. Who's winning the fight? I mean, there's a lot of maybes here, but who's winning the fight?
Oh, I want Poirier to win.
Okay. But who's winning?
Just that. Oh.
Come on, deep voice John. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Put you on the spot.
So I'm going to look like an ass if Conor McGregor. I'm going to say that Poirier wins.
Poirier wins. Okay.
Okay.
And how does he win? How would you say he wins? You would say a knockout, decision, submission. What do we got?
Oh, by mashing his face in.
Okay, mashing his face. I don't know if that's is that a technical? I don't know.
Where are you from, Deep Voice John?
I'm from Missouri, but I'm not actually in Texas right now.
Okay.
I'm over by Houston right now.
Deep voice John, is everything bigger in Texas? Is it true?
What? Is that everything bigger in Texas?
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't talked to any of the women out here.
Okay.
I'm just traveling.
Nice.
So anyway, it was nice to talk to you.
Can you call in more often, Deep Voice John?
I do, but I'm a little bit nervous. You know, I don't because the reason I don't talk that much because sometimes I want to call in, but I'm always a little bit too drunk.
Yeah, that's the best time to call in.
I mean, at least he's honest.
That's how we want you to call in.
I don't know. I'm like I'm afraid I'm gonna say something stupid when I'm on the.
Well, listen, just say, "Hey, man, this is Deep Voice John. This is what I have to say." That's it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
I'll talk to you later then.
All right. Have a good night. Deep Voice John. All right.
I
one
like
more
Deep
call.
Voice John.
Yeah, he's nice. Nice guy. He was a little uneasy. He didn't know though. Like he's rooting for Poirier,
Yeah.
but he sounded a little nervous, Jess. Like,
Well, I would be too.
but then he says finish by face mash mutilation. What did he say? What was the finish?
I don't remember.
By face mash mutilation carnage.
Oh, look, we got an out of country one.
Call from
Yak Joshua.
Who? Oh, Yak.
Yak Joshua, welcome to the MMA-Holes. Who wins UFC 264?
I think Dustin Poirier wins.
Dustin Poirier for the win, and how does Dustin get the job done?
I think Poirier wins in the 3rd or 4th round by knockout.
And my reasoning for that is because in the first fight, Conor McGregor was a sniper at 145. That's when he had all the power. He could put anyone to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But in this second fight, he was more of a combination puncher. And when you get into exchanges with Dustin, it's a bad night for you. And also, people are saying that he should go back to his old karate stance where he has all the mobility.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with that is that stance is like more susceptible to leg kicks and stuff.
Yes. Are you a Viking?
I was gonna ask if he was from Sweden.
You sound like Ragnar Lothbrok. What country are you calling from?
I'm in the UK.
UK, hell yeah. Now, how did you call? Help us out here because people from all over want to call us up. How did you pull this off?
I just kept I did Jesse's advice, just keep mashing buttons aggressively.
Yeah.
Well, how did he get through? How do you call from another country? Do you use a special app or something, or a streaming service, or a different number? How do you do that?
Well, in the UK, you just type 001 before the number on the screen.
What? 001, and you get right through. Chat, if you're calling from, if you want to call from another country, here we go. What's your name again?
Well, I think it might just be for the UK, but.
Yak Joshua.
Yak Joshua. He's got the answers for you.
Yeah.
From the UK. All right. So you're picking Conor McGregor. Dustin Poirier. You sound very convincing on this. It sounds like nothing's changing your mind. And how's the victory going to go down?
KO in the third or fourth round.
Third or fourth round. Jesse, does that sway you?
Just because he went through all that trouble to try and make a point, I'm going to say that he's leaning me a little more than half in that direction.
So that means you're picking Poirier.
Well,
okay. And my second point is
yes.
People always talk about motivation and stuff. But if you think about it, Dustin might actually be more motivated because he actually gave up the title just to fight Conor again. And he's not just fighting for himself, he's fighting for charity as well.
Okay. There we go. All right. Good points over there, and I appreciate the call.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at that.
Just in time, Moss.
Calling in from all over the world. That's actually pretty cool. So there you go. If you're from the UK, you can give us a holler. I wish I can hear everyone in the chat, but unfortunately we've gone over 22 minutes over here. I wanted to give a big thanks to everyone that joined us tonight on a Wednesday night, everyone that called in, everyone that smashed the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below who you picking, Dustin or Conor McGregor. No fights this weekend, but we'll be live when?
Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Be there.
Or be queer.
Or be queer.
Right? Yeah, we're going to be partying on a Friday night. No matter what, we're talking the MMA. We're going to have a circus night on Friday night. Thank you to all the donations as well, our sponsors. We had a fantastic night. Best night of all time. I enjoyed it very much.
Oh,
all right,
glad
Jesse.
you enjoyed it, Moss.
Let's get the fook out of here.
Thank you so much to our sponsors, Ballsy, Head Rush, and MysticRootsCBD.com. Promo code MMA-Holes for all of your discounts on all of your favorite products, as well as Lexviday. Link in the description. 10% off applied at checkout and ESPN Plus. If you guys want to watch the fights as well as buying UFC 264 when it comes up, make sure you hit ESPN Plus. Link in the description. We'll be live again Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-Hole.